What up, guys? How we doing? How's it going? It died. Yeah, it should be coming back. Let me double check here. Hold on. Might have to do it again. I got that capture card, so I'm still fuxing around with it, as it were. Let me see what we can do here. Hold on. There, we should be back. There we go. We should be back. How's it going? Should not have died now. Here we go. Where is it? Boom. There. Hi. How's it going, guys? Hi. It should be back. Wow, look at all that shit. Yeah. What do we got? We got all kinds of stuff today. Rut-row. Rut-row. What happened? Did it die again? Don't say rut-row. Oh, hi. 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 How's it going? Hello, and welcome to another episode of Twitch Talk. My name's Corey Adam. I'm your host. Hello. How's it going? Good morning. Yes. I think we're going to just take it nice and slow today. We're going to let people jump back in. That's weird. Oh, that was a nice burp right there. Made me feel good. Let's get some beats going. Let's get this party started, as it were. Grant Maria died? Yeah, yesterday, right? At like 50 or something like that, right? That shit was random. I think he gets no shit. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Also, I think we got... a brain aneurysm? That fucking blows, right? That doesn't seem like a fun way to go at all. Poor guy. That sucks. He was the Mythbusters guy, right? I think that's correct. Fuck. Here we go. Jumping in. There we go. Hell yeah. What up, peeps? Ugh. All right. You know, I'm even throwing my glasses. Did he really? Was his podcast any good? That's kind of cool. You hate to see that shit then. There. Is that better? Check. I feel like my mic is low today. I'm just trying to turn it up a little bit. There we go. Maybe get right in there. There we go. Fuck yeah. Yeah, I was just doing that. I was literally just doing that. All right, let's do this shit. We did reach our donation goal. We do have a capture card. You can still donate. Anything you donate goes to the channel. Also hit up Venmo, PayPal, Corey Adam Comedy on Venmo, CoreyAdamComedy@gmail.com on PayPal, and then also, boom, Discord. There we go. Oh, what else? What else? Let's see here. I don't like this. This is too uppity. I like the relaxing stuff. See, there we go. Now we can have chill. There we go. Hi. How's it going? Why is that down so low still? I feel like that's just the way it is. Let's see what the weather is out there. 73. 87% humidity. Hopefully it storms. Oh, what up? Oh, shit. Nate Diggity. One in. Boom. Look at No Diggity. Pap. Give me that horn. Here you go. What up, K Fallen the Great? Good morning. Also, sexy boy. Sexy boy. Boy. Yas. Yas. What? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Good. Yeah. All right. I guess we should get rolling with the show. First order of business. COVID swab up the urethra. I don't know. I think it's kind of funny, really. Like, the dude that was most concerned that he couldn't get it, got it. Oh, shit. Fuck yeah, Diggity. Thank you for the host. Super rad. St. Cloud is weird. Someone's walking their dog in just a bathrobe downtown. Are they hot? That's rad. Into that. Our first order of business today is little Twins news. Fucking Buxton got hurt again. Like, I don't know. Here, we'll watch it. But it's just like, it's kind of frustrating because I feel like this guy only ever gets injured. So, yeah, Buxton is injured again. Oh, God. Oh, God. No. No. Oh, God. That was so loud. But, yeah, Buxton injured again. Fucking blows. I'm going to try to edit this right here because I want... There. Hell yeah. I think that's it. Hell yeah, there it is. We got it. Yeah, all right, cool. Yeah, that was Buxton for sure. Buxton is fucked. Fucks, more like Fuxton, am I right? Oh shit! Oh shit! Yeah, that one kind of hurts, huh? Whatever. Yeah, he just got injured again. It sucks. Like, nothing that we shouldn't have not expected, I guess. But, you know, whatever. That turtle. He wants that jar. He's going to get that jar. He's going to get that jar. Yeah, more like Fuxton, huh? Torrey Hunter is the one that liked to collide with the wall. Torrey Hunter has that very famous video where he goes through the wall. I wonder...
comes in. The closer comes in, Joaquin Benoit against David Ortiz. First pitch, gone. Just over the glove of Torrey Hunter, goes flipping into the bullpen. The Red Sox have tied it up. Another Ortiz postseason Fenway moment. Punch for all. Watch it again. The ball is caught by the Red.
Or no, it was Rodney McRae, I guess. I thought this was Hunter. Weird. Is this the one? No. This is great, though.
It's a shot to deep right center. It's going. Oh, my God. That's unbelievable. Here's the pitch. It's a shot to deep right center. It's going. Oh, my God. That's unbelievable.
Wow, there's another one?
Here's on this.
That's hilarious.
Here's on this almost great play from the minor leagues.
Is this the same one?
That courtesy of Vancouver Canadian Rodney McRae, who landed safe and reasonably sound.
Reasonably sound. Oh, Dozer. That's who it was. It was fucking Dozer. I miss Kirby Puckett. Danny Martinez didn't. Too soon? Ooh, yeah, too soon. Ooh, too soon. Yeah, this one's fucking hilarious.
3 starts for Fulmer, and the one that he'll always remember his major league debut was here at Target Field, and he won that ball game over Phil Hughes 9-2. Won his first major league game back on April 29th, a couple years ago.
Hit hard to center field. Martin going back, still going back to the wall. Tie game.
Ball stuck.
It's stuck in the wall. And they'll place Dozier at second base.
He came inches away from hitting his first home run this year at Target Field.
Talk about an oddity. It wedged into the panels of the pad in center field.
You don't see that too often. You know, could have just hit another inch and bounced over the pad, but instead it stuck in the pad.
Tigers are looking at it. The Twins are looking at it. And I don't know. I thought the ball stuck in the grass beyond the wall. So it is a double for Dozier.
All the pads out there, of course, they have that divider right there. It's stuck.
Kepler takes a strike over the inside corner.
Well, another double for Dozier. Had 2 of them last night.
This happened at the Metrodome. It's starting again. Buxton just got injured, man. That's what we're talking about. Also, you can go watch the KBO, baby.
Swinging a fly ball, hits a deep left. Back is Husky. He's at the track. He's at the wall.
Probably my fault. I probably shouldn't have had him out there.
Husky just ran right into the wall. Ouch.
He hit the wall as hard as anybody I've ever seen hit a wall that doesn't give.
Swinging a fly ball, hits a deep left. Back is Husky. He's at the track. He's at the wall.
Probably my fault. I probably shouldn't have had him out there.
Husky just ran right into the wall. Ouch.
He hit the wall as hard as anybody I've ever seen hit a wall. Probably shouldn't
Oh,
have
it's
had him
so
out
good. It's so good.
Ran right into the wall. Ouch.
He hit the wall as hard as anybody I've ever seen hit a wall that doesn't give.
That's pretty great. Into that, you guys. Into that. Just keep going. We're not gonna quit because we got this sweet Bo Jackson one right here.
And not talent. Orsolak licks that one to left center field. Bo on the charge. Bo is there. Yo, mama, love that wall. Bo. Get up that wall. Bo knows exactly what he's doing. Spider-Man. I love it. They show it on the big screen. Listen to the crowd.
Bo Jackson, baby. Yeah, I mean, it's... You guys may remember this one.
The center, Buxton back, turning one way, then the other, and leaping and making the catch, and crashing into the wall.
Play it with reckless abandonment. Don't let anybody have a hit. If I don't have any, you won't get any. Way to go, Buck. That's a nice play, nice recovery. He knew that wall was coming. He just had to bear down and take it.
Bear down and take it.
Having arm problems now.
Of course, we'll get off the Twins here, and he's dead, and he's dead, and he's dead. Next stream will be drunken bar footage of Corey. Right? No, it won't. It really won't, man. I appreciate that you're rooting against me, but that's not how this goes. You asshole.
Having arm problems now. Jackson with a broken bat, one hopper. Right back to Aldridge, and the Royals are out. To Aldridge, and the Royals are out.
Bo knows leverage, right? Yeah, you're not wrong. All right. Let's keep on baseball. You know what? I think it's time we talk about those LG Twins, baby. They've fallen a little bit. We are 2 games above 500, which is nice. But we are now 9 games back from first. So let's talk about sports talk baseball. What do you want to talk about for sports talk baseball? I'll talk about whatever. I don't give a shit. Let's do it. Whatever. I do what I like. Never buy a Ford Escape. That's pretty good. Throws to first, throws to second, throws to first, off the wall. No, were you not here? MLB. So MLB started yesterday with their spring training or whatever, and Buxton got hurt. Could Randy Johnson handle Robin Ventura the same or better than Nolan Ryan? Depends on which one. Randy Johnson was kind of a one-trick pony, but it was fucking great. I know that he definitely could handle birds. You guys have seen that, right? The Randy Johnson bird video. Guess we'll keep with some baseball stuff here. Goodbye, bird. Yup.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Excuse me, bitch. Oh yeah. That would be cool.
Game Slam presents
Oh god.
Ballography.
No. Nobody wants your bullshit, guys. Get fucked. Wait, what? Okay, maybe we do want this bullshit. This is actually pretty funny. Here we go.
Game Slam presents Ballography. Bird Ball.
Don't look at me, man. Stop eyeballing me. Don't you judge me. I told that freaking seagull to move, but no! That bird brain flew right into my path, man. Right in the way of a 99-mile-an-hour Randy Johnson fastball. What a stupid mother that bird brain son of a Look out! When it dawned on the bird what was happening, it was too little too late, man. I heard a squawk, and the last thing I saw was that bird's terrified eye. And then splat! Total decimation, man. That bird blew up into bird bits. And now I can't get that bird's eye out of my head, man. Or off of me! It's always looking at me, judging me, looking at me, judging me, looking at me, judging me, looking at me, judging me. Stop looking at me, man. Stop eyeballing me. Bird eye, man. Bird eye, bird eye. Big unit, help me, man. Stop!
Okay, that was well worth it. Into that. All right. So yeah, the LG Twins lost 5-0. Here's the thing about the Twins though, right? Is that they like yeah, it's the only time anybody had really. Oh yeah, here's the Twins territory video. This is kind of cool. This is from the KBO. Since we're on a baseball kick today. So you know what I'm going to do? Turn the beats off for this one.
안경현 해설위원과 함께하겠습니다. 안녕하십니까?
안녕하세요.
예. 1번에 배정대, 2번에 황재균 선수가 배치되어 있습니다. 3.91의 평균 자책점, 1.47의 WHIP를 기록하고 있습니다. 1번에 이천웅, 2번 오지환, 3번 김현수, 4번에 라모스, 차우찬 선수를 바치고 있는 LG 트윈스의 수비 위치, 김현수, 이천웅, 홍창기의 외야. 라모스가 코너 내야, 유강남 선수가 공수입니다. 초구를 끌어당깁니다. 왼쪽에 높은 타구, 이 타구 담장 넘어갑니다.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Go Twins.
배정대 솔로 홈런, 포문을 열고 있는 KT 위즈.
Oh wait, that's not us.
시작하자마자 라인업 적었으면 저 홈런 못 볼 뻔했어요. 네, 미리 적어놓기 잘했는데 배정대 선수가 초구부터 좀 잘 노렸고요. 역시 KT가 좌투수에게 상당히 강한 모습 오늘도 보여주고 있네요.
배정대 시즌 4호 홈런. 엄청 깊게 볼넷을 내줍니다. 차우찬의 투투 피치. 바깥쪽 공 밀어냅니다. 이 타구 우중간에 떨어집니다. 황재균의 위치. 황재균이 3루에서 멈춤지를 받았습니다. 로하스의 2루타. 강백호 4번 타자. 이 타구가 내야 빠져나가지 않았고 유격수 잡아서 1루에 아웃 카운트 하나. 그리고 황재균은 홈으로 들어왔습니다. 강백호는 타점을 챙겼습니다. 스코어 2대0을 만들고 있는 KT 위즈입니다.
유리한 카운트를 만들면서 경기를 치우거든요.
I'll teach you to speak English with this goddamn baseball.
옆스 치면서 중견수 앞에 안타. 3루에 있던 로하스를 불러드립니다. 스코어 3대0.
3-0. Twins down. See, it feels like the real Twins, doesn't it? I know that feels mean, but it's true.
투수 배재성 선수에게 그대로 되돌아갔습니다. 1루에 원아웃. 5구째 밀어내면서 왼쪽에 안타. 두 번째 타석에서 안타를 만들어내고 있는 이천웅 1번 타자입니다. 3구째 이 타구도 3루간을 뺐습니다. 연속 안타가 나옵니다. 타겟은 바깥쪽 공 투수 배재성 잡아내서 2루 투아웃 1루에서 3아웃. 세상을 바라보면서
You can't tell me that doesn't feel like watching the real Twins.
원아웃. 부상에서 회복하고 나서 지금 어제보다 아직은 안타가 없습니다. 3루수 백핸드 잡아놓고 황재균이 1루 길게. 오늘 두 타석 모두 3루 쪽 땅볼 물러나고 있는 최은성. 그대로 루킹 스트라이크 아웃. 잘 갖다 댔습니다. 중교수 내려옵니다. 앞에 타구는 떨어집니다. 오늘 홈런 포함 멀티히트 게임 배정대 1번 타자. 잘 갖다 맞췄습니다. 좌중간에 떨어집니다. 이 타구 펜스까지 가는 쓴 것을 끊지 못했어요. 그러면서 공은 펜스까지 굴렀고 배정대 3루 돌아 홈으로 들어옵니다. 황재균의 적시 2루타.
정말 몇 센치 차이로 한 점이 들어왔네요.
예.
그런 상황에서 만들어내는 타자들이 정말 대단한 타자죠.
강백호의 타구가 센터 쪽으로 떠갑니다. 담장 넘어갑니다. 기어코 담장을 넘겨버리는 강백호 선수입니다. 득점권에서 터진 투런 홈런 시즌 11호.
어떨 때 보면 강백호 선수의 홈런은 한 번 더 살아가는 느낌이에요.
예.
우중간 갈랐다 싶은데
Sprecken's the English? No, it's Korean. They don't Sprecken anything, bro.
6대0. 잡아당긴 타구는 3루수 정면. 주저앉으면서 막아놓고 황재균 1루에. 그와 3회 각각 주자가 2명씩 나갔는데 정주현 선수의 초구 공략 유격수 쪽으로 향했고 심우준이 처리 투아웃. 일단 유리한 볼 카운트를 이끌어가고 이번에도 땅볼 타고 빙글 돌아서 황재균이 1루에 뿌리면서 이닝은 이렇게 종료되고 있습니다.
그런 식이죠. 공도 많이 받고요.
Whoa, did you hear that like guitar riff? That shit was about to be wicked.
골라 나가고 있는 이천웅 1번 타자. 끌어당긴 타구. 이 타구네요 빠져나가.
All right, we're gonna find a better highlights. We gotta find some dope ass games. Where's one the Twins one? Here we go. We're gonna watch this one. This was the same series, different.
151. 컬바스. 그래서 변화구를 때렸고 왼쪽 좌익수 앞으로 내려옵니다만 떨어집니다. 3루자 홈으로 들어옵니다. 선취 득점 LG 트윈스. 김민성의 행운의 적시타.
지금 안타는 의미가 있는데요.
원볼로 스트라이크. 2구째 끌어당긴 타구와 3루 스킬을
There you
넘깁니다.
go. That'll get on base.
그리고 2루자까지 홈으로 홈 연결. 주자가 빨랐습니다. 정구의 2타점.
Oh, that was brutal. He was safe. Look at that.
발 먼저 미끄러져 들어왔고요.
Oh, he didn't kick him. It looked like he kicked him.
배정대 초구를 밀어냅니다. 우익수 뒤로 우익수.
Kim Jong-un doesn't have to. This is South Korea, bro.
3루자, 2루자, 그리고 역전주자인 1루자까지 홈으로 들어옵니다. KT 위즈 대단한 힘을 보여줍니다. 곧바로 경기를 뒤집습니다. 지금도 원볼 투 스트라이크. 5구째 잡아당긴 타구 장타성 코스. 공 아직도 구릅니다. 이제 펜스까지 도착. 오지환의 위치. 3루 돌고 홈으로 안전하게 들어왔습니다. 잘 때리네요. 김현수의 동점타.
지금 바깥쪽에 변화구였는데 지금 화면에 보시면 처음엔 아니었거든요. 거기다 로하 선수가 앞쪽으로 나오면서 던지는
Oh, awesome.
지금의 또 슬라이딩이 지금 보시면 날라요. 걸렸으면 바로 던지는 게 아니라 황재균 선수.
These guys are way more athletic than American baseball players. They're just quick.
지금 잡자마자 바로.
Wow, look at that.
보시면 지금 같은 상황이 발생을 하거든요.
Some ding wong.
그러다 보니까 거기에서 조금만 빗나가면 더 지금 바깥쪽으로 빠지고 있습니다.
땅볼 타고 깊습니다. 유격수 잡고 날아오르면서 1루.
Oh, man.
오지환의 환상적인 수비 그러나 내안타. 배정대가 홈으로 들어왔습니다. 점수 6대4.
6-4. Twins are down.
잘 치고 잘 받았는데 일단 박경 선수의
장성우의 타구. 이 타구도 페어볼. 2루자 홈으로 그리고 박경수
호브라.
한 걸음 더 달아나고 있는 KT 위즈. 점수 7대4. 끌어당긴 타구와 1, 2간을 열었습니다. 2루자 3루로 홈으로 들어옵니다. 이제는 2점 차. 이현수가 해줍니다. 투투. 오고 변화구를 감아
Juice.
돌렸고 오른쪽으로
Juice, look at that.
담장.
Goodbye. Hell yeah.
역전 그랜드슬램. 끝내기. 라모스.
지금 변화구가 들어왔는데 그게 끝내기 말로 없는 애요.
That is awesome.
끝내기 역전 그랜드슬램. 로베르토 라모스 스코어 9대7. LG 트윈스의 승리.
그러니까 라모스 선수가 히트포인트가 계속 늦으면서 공이 깎여 맞았는데 지금은 떨어지는 변화구를 완벽한 타임.
I'm excited, man. I really I love my new niche sport. I've been watching a lot of the Twins games, and they're pretty fucking good, man. They're fun. They just get so into it. It's so funny. And I don't know, the other teams are hilarious. It's pretty good. Well, of course, the announcers always have more energy.
경기 반차 4위와 6위 LG 트윈스 대 삼성 라이온즈의 시즌 7차전 주말 3연전 첫 번째 경기입니다. 대구 삼성 라이온즈 파크에서 김재현 해설위원과 함께 이 경기를 전해드리겠습니다. 이천웅과 김현수가 1, 2번입니다. 최은성, 라모스, 유강남이 3, 4, 5번.
I sent you a fatty of a pitcher in TwitchTok. He's like 3 of the twins. Oh, wow. That guy's huge. How big that dude is. That's a big boy.
패턴을 바꿨던 윌슨 선수예요. 자, 3구를 잘 해주고 있는 김상수. 스윙. 자, 바깥쪽 볼 뒤로 빠졌습니다. 자, 김상수 1루까지 들어갈 수 있습니다. 자, 지금 기본기를 강조했던 구자욱이었습니다. 끌어당겼습니다. 더블 플레이 코스 2루. 1루에서 볼. 그러나 빠졌습니다. 볼 빠집니다.
I love the Lions because they're like the Royals colors.
흔들리는 LG 트윈스의 내야진입니다.
Oh, excuse me.
자, 3구를 밀어때렸습니다. 중견수 왼쪽에 떨어지는 안타입니다. 자, 이성군의 안타까지 주자는 말로. 노블 투 스트라이크. 바깥쪽 밀어때렸습니다. 타구는 좌익수 앞에 떨어졌습니다. 3루자 득점. 라이온즈의 선취점. 자, 5번 타자로 박혜민을 기용한 라이온즈의 데이터가 통합니다. 윌슨이 카운트를 쥐고 있습니다. 낮은 볼 컨택이 됐습니다. 1루수 빠져나가는 우측의 적시타. 3루자 득점 그리고 2루자까지 홈으로 홈까지 들어옵니다. 송준석 2루까지. 자, 송준석의 2타점 역시 2루타. 삼성 라이온즈.
제가 이렇게 올라왔을 때 길을 잡아야 된다는 이야기를 했는데
예.
아, 송준석 선수가 어려운 기회를 확실하게 잡네요.
때렸습니다. 강한 스윙 왼쪽을 향합니다. 좌익수와 좌측 라인 사이에 떨어집니다. 페어볼. 두 명의 주자를 다시 홈으로 불러드립니다. 강민호 2루까지. 라이온즈의 강한 바람을 이끄는 강민호. 이제 스코어는 5대0.
아, 삼성 라이온스의 공격력의 이 집중력이 오늘 뭐 1회서부터 상당히 좋네요.
그렇습니다. 2구를 때렸습니다. 이 타구는 좌중간에 떨어집니다. 자, 역시 좌투수 그리고 백정현을 상대하는 유강남은 이런 타자입니다. 대단한 유강남 선수의 모습이고요. 자, 오지환이 걷어 올렸습니다. 높게 떠오른 타구는 계속 갑니다. 아직도 갑니다. 탐장 쪽 그대로 탐장을 넘었습니다. 오지환의 투런포. LG 트윈스의 추격이 시작됩니다.
아, 최근에 오지환 선수의 공격력도 타이밍이 상당히 좋아지고 있었거든요.
예.
All right. Enough of that garbage. All right, guys. We need some bits. We need some subs. We need something. We've been kind of we've been slacking. We got the donation goal done and then all the bits stopped. Look at that. Look at that turtle. David Wells is a porky fuck. Yes, agreed. What did he? Was that the curveball that he threw? He was nasty. No, you didn't. Nobody. You're not tapped out. There we go. Fuck yeah. Let's adjust this bigger. Oh, it's just linked in with the cup. That sucks. Shout out to Crack Babies. Hell yeah. There we go. What is this fuckery? Oh. See, look at that. You had 69. Eat it or fuck it. See Turtle Edition. Well, you fuck it first, then you eat it. Fuck yeah. Get that bit race going. Bertolo was a pretty fat fuck. Sit back, watch the turtles, just relaxing. That was pretty good, producer Mike. He said this video is missing all the plastic bottles on the seafloor. Did I tune into Animal Planet? Yes, you did. What up, King Kong Dong? Lots of bleached coral, though. Yeah, well, coral's bleached, man. That's going to happen. Gotta fuck with the environment to get those Humboldt squid a chance to live, right? They have to thrive. Any new political shit? Tons of new political shit. You want to do politics? We didn't get a chance to really do any politics yesterday, did we? We went down that little rabbit hole of fucking... Yeah, we got caught on the squids. Thank you, Bowls Dip. Is that like balls deep? Bowl is deep. What? All right, let's see what we got here. What do you guys want? You guys want some politics? Let's do some fucking politics. Fuck it up, eh? Oh wait, no. Before we do politics, we have to do says dip. Aaron says dip. I'm not fucking Aaron. Bowls deep. There's two I's though. If it was dip, it'd just be DIP, right? It's balls deep. Right? I think so. I mean, that's what the two I's are, right? It's like post-kill teabag. JJ's Blood Alcohol writes, found myself watching nature shows at 9th, and yeah, otters escaped the coyote in Yellowstone. Those were fucking wondering, yeah. Yeah, it's balls deep, right? Balls deep. Balls deep. How do you want to fuck her? I want to fuck her balls deep. I want my balls to be deep within her. Balls deep. Right? Fuck yeah. Oh, this is great. I got a freak out video. Hopefully it doesn't get me banned like last time, but this is fucking hilarious.
Hey. How dare you touch me? See what happened? Hey, chill. Come on, chill. Hey, what's your problem, dude? I'm hurt. Call me dude?
Call me dude?
You need to calm down. Call me dude? You call me dude? You call me dude? Right there. Sir. Sir. Call me dude? Sir. Shut up. You need to calm down. You shut up. Listen, my... What's he do? Yeah. He just came out and started. Yeah, she was sitting on the car. Oh my God. Creepy, I said. Yeah. I promise you, it's not a good move. Not a good move. You know who I am.
Listen,
Put
back
your hand up.
Back up.
Put your hand up.
Back the up.
Police here again.
Back the up now. Okay?
Max,
Oh my.
please.
You don't want it. I
Max,
promise you don't want it.
Max,
I
please.
promise you don't want it, Max.
Listen, I'm gonna walk away from him.
Max.
Listen,
I
don't ball
promise
up your
you don't
fist
want
at me,
it.
dude.
I promise you. Put your hand down. I promise you don't want it, Max. I promise you. You don't know
Listen,
who I am.
you wrecked your car, dude.
And you.
I had nothing to do with you wrecking your car.
You loser. You pulled my car over bumps, you loser. That's why
You need to
pick it
control
up.
your son.
You picked the car up. You don't drag it. Look. Look. Look.
it's already broken.
Look at the bottom. They're dragging it over bumps.
It's already broken.
You gotta lift it.
Josh, whatever they do, Josh.
It was already damaged, dude.
It's already.
So you don't.
That is from the other car that stuck it. That's from the Nissan.
Call the cops, mate. You need it. I need the cops to be called on you.
You're spoiling my drive-thru for 12 minutes, ordering 4 Sundays.
What are you doing?
Get out.
What are you doing?
Get out.
I'll smile.
Yeah, smile. 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 Out.
What'd that do for you? Get you wet? They get you wet?
She gets wet. Out now.
What'd you say?
No, Dad.
What'd you say about my daughter? What'd you say about my daughter? What did you say about my 16-year-old daughter?
lady?
I could press serious charges on you for recording me.
You're right.
Right.
You're
right.
right. You're so funny.
Right.
You're so funny.
You want to record?
You're so
Let's
funny.
record.
Yeah, social media.
Right. Look at these old-ass motherfuckers, right? This little asshole right here.
Why you so shaky,
right?
Mama? Don't
right.
shake it.
Right.
Don't shake.
No.
Get up.
Not nervous because I'm mad as and if this was the streets, I would have bodied him. Hey. Llama a la policía. Llama a la policía.
冇中，真係中啦！仲俾佢去噏做乜啫？你黐線啊！
Yes, when it's for missiles and national security of the United States and blowing the cover of ketchup, mustard, and yes, of an architect company that is for international. You can face the federal penitentiary. Now, U.S. Marshal, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or do would be easy against court law. Now, you just up. Now, right here, my nickname is King.
Ooh.
Your crazy ass back. Look,
that slap
check
hurt.
this out. Go get some mayonnaise. Oh, doors are. Who that is coming out your apartment?
I'm not a bad person.
Hey, who's coming out your apartment?
To your apartment. Somebody in a black suit went to your apartment.
CIA.
Got the FBI in there.
I don't even know who the f you are.
I
don't even know who the f you are. And you want me to pay you?
I'm the tow man.
Well, I don't know you. Why would I have to pay you?
Because I got your car on my truck.
Okay, well, good for you. Now you could go away. Go ahead, take me home with it.
I don't
Go
need
ahead,
to
take
take
me away
you.
with it. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I don't
go
need
ahead.
to.
Pay for the damages, dude. I
You're
know.
making me laugh, dude. Really.
All
You're
right,
making a
fine.
fool out of yourself. It's very simple, man. Give me $50. I drop the car. You're on your way.
Why would I give you $50?
To drop your car.
Why? You do it for free regardless.
I do it for free.
Go ahead. Give me your ride for me.
Okay. Get ready. It's gonna be fun.
Get your hands off!
Let's go.
Call the fucking police! I don't give a... I'm above the law, bitch! You better ask somebody!
Oh, right here.
Driving like
Look
that?
at her. She
Yeah?
cut me off.
Yeah?
I have mentally challenged.
Oh, bullshit!
Get your damn hands
You're-
off me. Whoa,
You're
she's trying
liar.
to assault me. Back
You're
up.
a liar.
Get your hands off me. I got
Yeah.
clients in here. You need to back up. I'm going to call the police on you.
You go right ahead.
This-
You call the police,
this
because
lady-
I'll tell them what
Look,
you did.
she pulled out through there and
Yeah.
past us, and
Look
now
what
she's
you
putting her
did.
hands on me.
Why did you stop?
I didn't do anything. You're flying.
Why
you need to chill
didn't
out.
you stop?
I did. You're
No,
bugging
you
out.
did not. You pulled right out.
No, ma'am. You
Yes,
were flying
you
up
did.
that hill. We were
I
there well
saw
before.
you.
I saw you
You're
cut off
supposed-
a van full of clients.
You're
You
supposed
crazy.
to stop for people.
You need to chill out.
Why did he stop at that stop sign?
I think the cops are on the way because she
Why
probably
did
called.
he stop
We
at the
did
stop
stop.
sign?
You were
No,
flying.
you did not.
You need to get your vehicle
Your
out of the
front
way.
end pulled right
no,
out.
did not.
Yes,
You
you
are
did.
flying and acting like a maniac.
Yeah.
And our
Why
clients
did
need
you
to
drive?
be safe.
You're supposed to have special appreciation for your
You left your dog in the car alone in this heat. Look at that poor kid. His dog is hairy. That dog is hairy. Look at him. And you're leaving the dog in the car empty. In this heat, you're leaving the dog alone in the car. I'm not. Go on social media. Go on YouTube. YouTube. Leaving the dog alone in the car in this heat. I bet you leave a baby in the car too, right? Yeah, it's good. I bet you leave a baby in the car too alone, right? No, I'm dumb. I'm not the one who leaving a dog in the car alone.
Are you okay, Papa?
Like he's gonna answer you.
You know what? This guy is crazy.
I'm not crazy. I'm a dog lover.
Look at this. Does not work. This 2 weeks old. This is a week old. Will not work. This is a brand new refrigerator from them. Does not work. Does not keep any of the food cold. My parents came in here 2 weeks before that, but 2 different televisions, set the whole thing up. Nothing works. No two $700 televisions. This doesn't work. That doesn't work. And now they're telling me this is a week old. This is 2 weeks old, and they're telling me they won't give me my money back because I'm upset. I'm not calm. You can't tell somebody who's been like under this kind of duress, you can't tell them if I act really nice and pretty, will they return it? Is that what you're saying? If I act calm and nice and pretty, then everything's going to be okay? I'm doing everything by the law, and they're trying to turn me into a criminal. I was the first one to hear I was hearing. You endangered me. You endangered me. You need to stop selling bogus.
This is crazy. Sir, and all this other stuff. This is ridiculous. This is transphobia. This person is disrespecting me. Her name is Kaman or Kiwana or Kiwi, whatever your name is. I don't really care. You refuse me service. This is disrespectful and this is uncalled for. I'm a patron here. I come here regularly. I had to call customer service on these people before for disrespecting me. I got one of their managers in trouble. And now she's disrespecting me, calling me man and all this. That's fine. You call me whatever you want to, sweetie. But like I said, as long as you're behind that register, you owe me respect. Okay, and you don't intimidate me and you don't scare me, sweetie.
Okay, what? So, because someone is a cashier, they owe you respect? I feel like you don't know what respect is, bro. Like, that's weird, right? That's just a weird flex to me. Like, just, you owe me respect. Like, do I? Do I owe you fucking respect? Because I don't feel like I do. See if that works.
So you can do, and then she threatened me. Tell me how you threatened to get your son to beat me up. Is that what you said? Looking at you, how far your titties have dropped. Maybe you don't get any play, and that's fine, and that's good for you.
Hey, no, you gotta pay for that. I got you on video doing it too. She just ate that cookie. She just reached over your counter and ate it. No, you gotta pay for that.
What?
Yeah, I'm owner of this place.
What if I gotta pay for that? Then go ahead and give me a full cookie there from the face for something I want, because that cookie was hard as hell. Babe, I got money, babe. I don't mind paying for none of it. Do you hear me, baby? So don't check me, boo. Hold on. How much was that little cookie bite?
No, you said charge them the full thing. We don't sell them in ones.
No.
Oh, yeah.
No. That's not what I just said, so you need to get my money back. I said for that one cookie. I meant the whole cookie.
We don't sell them in
That's
ones?
what I said. I meant the whole cookie. Well, y'all need to do something, manager. Somebody need to do something.
You need to not be reaching over our counter.
Excuse me. When you get finished, somebody, if you charge me for a whole set of small cookies, then that's
I just witnessed it.
Excuse me for swearing.
At a 15-year-old. That is not okay.
It's not okay?
No.
But it's not okay. It's not okay
to swear. It's okay to yell at him for you running in front of your car. Yeah. But it's not okay to swear at a little kid.
He's 15, right?
15 is still little.
Okay, I have a 15-year-old.
They just entered high school. Okay. And you're swearing at him.
You know what? You're making no sense at all.
No, you're making no sense at all.
Listen
you really
to
just
me.
need to leave.
Listen,
excuse me,
bitch. Listen to me.
I have no interest in listening to you.
Well,
you
can't debate a thing.
Then you just need to leave.
We have plenty
I literally
of
just
kids
gave you the
and
whole
pets.
thing. I
Plenty
don't
of kids
care
and
about
pets.
your kids and pets. You were in the car.
You're in despair. I slowed down. You cross the street and then
Was
you
there a
cross
pet
right.
in the street? There was no pet in the street. I don't know
No,
why you're
would you
bringing
rather
kids and pets into the conversation. There was no kid. There was no pet.
Would you rather me hit him?
What issues again?
Stop recording.
In the state of Washington, I can record anything I want to.
I'm done.
So why can't I come here?
Sir, I'm asking you.
So
to not
I haven't
come in now.
cursed anyone. I buy food here every day. Why can't I come into your store?
Sir,
I'm gonna
don't-
come regardless because I haven't done anything
Do
to
I
your
really
location.
have to call the police?
Yeah, call them because I want to know why I can't come in your location anymore. I've done nothing to her, but her employee came next door to get a job, and I gave her a job because she was crying because she has 4 kids.
Okay.
I come over here every day and spend money
You're
with your
telling
location
me different things than what she's telling
because she's
me?
lying. Because as
Okay, I don't know
as an
that.
area, you're supposed to do investigating before you say a paying customer that spends money in your location every day can't come back to your location.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Right, and I'm going to.
So you know, a car spikes 20 degrees in 2 minutes in a hot day like this. It is 86 degrees outside. You left your dog in a car.
Man, people get
The
up
current
about dogs,
Stopwatch
right?
timer going on your car is 8.5 minutes. So You need to know that. This is the dog. The dog is now okay. The dog is standing up instead of hanging off the car seat. The dog's okay now. I poured 2 bottles of water on the dog.
Yes, I had left my dog in the car to run in and get something, and this gentleman decided to break my 2 windows, and now he won't leave because he said the police are supposed to be coming. I have glass everywhere, and he's harassing me. Yeah.
No, he's not harassing you. You can't leave a dog. It is hot outside.
What's the first thing you do when you get in your car on a hot day?
Would you stop,
No,
please?
no, I'm not.
Please.
What's the first thing you do when you get in your car on a hot day? You roll your windows down. Well, now you don't have to worry about it.
Oh shit! Apology accepted.
I'm telling you, you spent your money on an icy that you have in front of you, and you didn't like the taste of it. So you're acting like a 4-year-old.
It's actually kind
in
of
the
water.
mall, in the center of the mall here. You're acting like a 4-year-old. You pulled out your phone, and you're trying to. I don't know what you're trying to do. If you're trying to be aggressive, passive aggressive,
Not
to
at
get
all.
another free drink.
No.
But
We don't want a
I'm
free
not-
drink.
Yeah, you just asked for
We just want a refund. We want a
You're not
refund.
getting a refund because we don't offer
Okay, how
refunds,
about an
as do
exchange?
most of these businesses
How about
in
an
the mall.
exchange for a
And
Coca-Cola?
as I said multiple times before, I'm not exchanging it for a Coca-Cola. You can throw it away if you choose to do so.
Okay.
But I'm not giving
Popcornopolis.
you a refund, and I'm not exchanging it. You're getting on my nerves. I told you now you need to either leave, throw it away, or I'm calling security.
You call security.
Okay.
So you say this is the Fox Hills Mall. No one gives a about our problems.
That's exactly what I said, and I meant it.
Are y'all gonna have my fresh cookies? Yes. And how long? How long? 2 minutes. 2 more minutes? 2 more minutes. God damn. What's your name? You the new manager?
I'm the manager here.
The new one, right? Damn, 2 more minutes. I'm going to ask you next time I come, can y'all please have some fresh cookies? Cause I literally call and make orders every time. It's not fun. Damn, for 3 cookies, I gotta pull up for 3 cookies? Where's my money? Can I have my money? You already didn't threaten me you was gonna cash me my money, so give me my money. Damn. All right, hurry up then, cause that's what you said. You said you was gonna give me
They're
my
both
money,
filming
so give
each
me my
other.
money.
That's amazing.
Give me my money. Give me my money. Where's my money?
How'd you park there?
I've been parked there.
Have you been parked there? Oh, I didn't notice. You can't get out?
No.
How come? Are you in a parking spot? Oh, kinda. Like halfway in this one. You can get out. Is that a Mercedes you drive?
Yeah.
Yeah, it gives you right to park in 2 parking spots? No, but why'd you do it?
Because I don't want anyone to scratch my car. I was
So
just
parking
saying
2
real quick, I
spots
got, like,
because you
one
don't
thing.
want somebody to scratch your car.
What?
I can park this truck in 1 parking spot. It costs more than a Mercedes. And it's twice the size.
Can you please move your car?
Yeah. Just don't park in 2 parking spots. It's not cool.
Okay, I was just in there real quick. I didn't want to park so far.
Yeah, I hope it was worth holding everybody up so you could harass some people in there. They're f***ing food workers, dude. They're food workers. I heard you yelling in there. Oh, I went in there. Instead of waiting in your car like a normal person, now nobody behind you gets to move. Nice job, Karen. You dumb. Oh, yeah, get mad. Oh, yeah. Get mad. You're blocking everybody, dude.
You know what? I just barely got my food.
Oh, yeah, you could have pulled forward. You have to wait like everybody else. What makes you so entitled that you need to get your food before everybody else, Karen? That's what I thought. You're sick. Oh, you're sick. Yeah, you're sick. Lock your car.
So this guy is giving me problems because I asked him to close the gate. I made a comment because the gate was open. He wanted to open his miserable mouth with his miserable girlfriend. New Jackson, this dog park that doesn't know the rules. By the way, I have followers on Instagram. What do you have? What do you have? 8 friends. I could tell. No social skills.
Oh, y'all to know that. You want to do it on live? We is at McDonald's, and this girl over here took and dug into a Cheeto bag, licked her fingers, and then grabbed the customer's food. Customer's food. We don't want that nasty. We don't know she been sucking, licking. We don't know what the hell she been doing. Nasty.
That's a weird flex, right?
Hey, and my name is Sheena. Bitch, you don't
Oh, God.
That would be cool.
She just took it. She just ate these, licked her fingers, and put it on food. On our food that y'all are eating, she just ate them. Licked her fingers.
Only 300?
And did.
I got way more than
You
that.
guys
Does that mean I got
know
clout?
to make sure that means fix.
Hold on,
No, sit there.
I'll
So you
cover that
spit
bit.
my food, right? You gonna say it on camera? Tell me you spit my food on camera. Tell me you spit my food on camera.
I did. I spit it on Whopper Jr.
Come on, let's go to the police
Right?
station.
So what does that have to do with it?
You can come
Your
to
dog,
me.
your dog was
You
on a
don't need
leash.
to-
You don't bring him in our
Listen,
yard
the
when he's on a
point is
leash.
I respect.
And don't insult me by
I'm
saying we
not
rent.
insulting you. I'm just telling you this very nicely.
Uh-huh.
And you can take.
Don't
all
ever
you
come
want.
in our yard again.
Listen,
You got it?
I respect your decision.
I will go to the store and
but
tell your
I
boss.
do not let my dog poop on your grass.
Yeah, you did.
Okay, no, I didn't. I catch it.
All right,
So if you
take a
can't
walk.
respect
It is
that,
your dog. I saw you walking him.
No.
Yes, I did. Can you?
You're lying.
But you said that you were gonna clean it up.
No.
You looked at me and you said, "I'm gonna clean it up."
No, it's not true. You are lying.
So why were you running away?
I'm doing exercise.
Away from me?
No.
But that's not how you do exercise. You're wearing flip-flops. Miss, what is a big deal to clean up after your dog? Even when I explained to you that children play their sports, you said yes, you understand, and you will clean it up. And now you're running away. Why is it so hard to clean up your dog's shit? You had a plastic bag in your hand. Instead of doing the right thing, going back there and picking up,
Yeah, that lady's
you're
voice
running
is
away.
pretty rad.
Stir it or give me a new one. Well, how do I know what it try? How do I know what it tastes like? So if you mess my coffee up, I can't try it. Is that funny, Nate? Can you make me a new coffee or can you my money back, Nate? Nate, please. I'll video. I got the right to video whatever I want. If I can record a cop, I can record a Dunkin' Donuts worker. Now make me a new one, get my money back. Tough guy. Oh, you are being tough. You're laughing at me and saying that I can't try my coffee to see if it tastes like it's made wrong. I want a new coffee. I want my money back. Give me a full refund now. Give me a full refund now. Chump telling me you ain't giving me back until I pulled the camera out. You just said you ain't getting nothing back. Until I pulled my camera back, you told me I'm not getting nothing.
No, I told you to get your money back.
No, you said I'm not giving you a new one. That's what you ordered. That's what you told me.
I'm sticking to that.
Okay, so
You said you're not getting your money.
what's so funny about this to me is like we're talking about a Dunkin' Donuts coffee. This guy's fucking pissed. Customer's always wrong, bitch. They are always wrong. It's garbage.
Back until I said pull the camera out. Until I pulled the camera out, you started, I'm not getting nothing back.
Situation
You started acting
wants
like a
a
tough guy
refund.
until I pulled my camera out.
Client, I don't have to follow rules. Apology accepted. Well, look at that. You can see my dick from here.
Okay, okay.
Give me the mirror.
No, you cannot take it from my hand like that.
Is this real?
Yeah,
this is very real.
I'm recording.
This is real.
Okay.
That's great.
Thank you.
It's real.
Okay.
You are not the
All
boss
right.
in here.
No, I'm a client.
It doesn't matter.
You're
She's
the boss,
a
I'm a
student.
client.
She's a student.
So you're not doing good customer service, not teaching
I'm
her
sorry you
nothing.
feel that way. I'm sorry you
yeah,
feel that way.
I'm proof.
You've been very nasty the whole time you've been
Really?
in here. Yes.
How?
Very
The first
nasty.
time.
You didn't record the first part of you being in here being nasty. Now, are you
I'm
ready
not
to
being
go?
nasty to her.
Are you ready to go and pay for your haircut?
I want you to finish.
She will finish, but you're not going to use the mirror while she finishes.
She gave me the mirror to check if it was okay.
Right.
Is that
and
okay
now
to
it's
check?
Time, yes, and now it's time to put the mirror down.
Okay. But you need to
You have
ask
some
me.
real issues.
All right. So that was some freakouts. I really like those. Those are some of my favorites. I don't know. They just crack me up a lot of the times. Yeah, barbers are heavily regulated. What are you gonna do, right? What are you gonna do? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the fucking answer. Kind of weird, right? They are regulated. Regulated. Heavily regulated. Yeah, I'm sorry you feel that way is the polite way of saying fuck off. Oh, I'm sorry you feel that way. Get fucked. Oh, you feel that way? I'm so sorry. Go fuck yourself. Oh, what else we got today? All kinds of shit today. Just been kind of letting it roll. Just go in wherever we want. Do whatever we want. That's all right. Let's do... Oh, there's a new Reason government one, which I always love. Let's see. What do we got over here? What's happening in here? Oh, we got Tovar's in the house. What up, Tovar?
What is up?
Just watching a bunch of Karens. Be some Karens about
I was watching
Karens.
that. It was kind of funny.
Yeah, I'm actually a pretty big fan of those weird flip out videos. They just
So
crack
it's like
me
the
up.
new thing to do now when you're pissed at someone in public is just whip your camera out and start recording them.
I don't think it's new. I feel like it's been around for a while.
Yeah, but it's like exponential. Like I feel like that's what everyone is. You know, like the days of a good old fashioned parking lot brawl are over.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, the days of just fucking physical altercations are over, man. Now it's the like recording and bitching about it on social media is the new fist fight in the parking lot.
Yeah, until someone learns that you could just snatch someone's camera.
That's right. People are pussies though. They're not going to do that.
No, not even a little bit.
Crack Babies wants car talk.
Well, tell them to get on here and talk about cars.
Right? Joel said way more prevalent in today's world. He said, I'll hop on for a few. And he said fur, F-I-R, fur. I'll hop on for a few. Yeah, get into the Discord. Tovar
That is how car guys type.
What? Wait, so you've had some conversations. Can we verify that he's a carhead?
Yeah, he's a car guy.
Okay.
He knows his shit.
Oh, he's in here. Crack Babies, what up? Uh-huh. Well, he's definitely not a computer guy. I can tell you that.
Also a thing most car guys don't do.
What up?
Yo, what up?
Oh, hold on, I gotta mess with this here.
Yeah, it's... The settings in Discord are weird because they're like almost too intuitive.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Okay.
That was quick. That was Car Talk, ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen. I hope you
thanks
enjoyed it.
Thanks for watching Car Talk. Are there any cars coming out that you're excited about? Do you pay attention to new cars, Tovar, at all?
I do, but like
Everything
not
I've
really.
seen looks boring as fuck, if I'm honest.
Yeah, well, that's the way cars are going. Like,
Although I will say this, the new
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes, we could hear you before.
I will say this, the new Chevy Corvette is actually kind of cool. The Stingray, it looks a lot like a Lambo or a Ferrari. It's kind of cool.
That's because it is. It's not to a car guy. It's really not cool. Like the whole American tradition was a big pushrod V8 in front, whooping everyone's asses from Europe that had their engines in back like idiots.
But it just looks cool. I mean, I don't know. You can say whatever you want, but like, you'll never convince me that a Ferrari and a Lamborghini don't look fucking sweet as fuck. That's not possible.
Yeah, for sure. But like the whole purpose, like you don't understand that the heritage of the Corvette, like what it's done, is pretty much gone back on its entire heritage.
Hey. Okay, first off, asshole, just because I don't care doesn't mean I don't understand.
Yeah, I feel like Chevy's just kind of copying Ferrari, and they're trying.
It literally looks like. I mean, here I got a picture of the new one.
Let's talk about a new vehicle that I do want to talk about. Jewel brought up the new Bronco. I really love those things. Fuck a Corvette.
Look at this thing, though. Look at that thing. Like, okay, look. Look, I know we're going to hate on the Corvette, but that is a sexy looking car. Like, if you don't see the badges, you're not mad at it. You're just mad that they switched styles. That is a cool looking car.
Yeah, but you could go get the last year's model of front engine vet for really cheap, and in 30 years, that car is going to be worth more money.
But who cares about what it's worth? I'm here to race. Let's see, Corvette. You said the 19?
Yeah, the previous year would have been a front engine Corvette.
So this is the first year they did back engine?
Yes, this is the first year of the Judas vet.
See, these look kind of ugly to me, though.
Yeah, you look kind of ugly to me, though.
Yeah, but my engine's in the front.
We're all ugly.
Yeah,
your engine is mostly shit.
But look at that. Like, see, this is my problem with Corvette. So I'm not like full disclosure. I'm not a vet guy. I've always thought Chevy Corvettes were garbage. I feel like the Americana of them as like a classic sports car is cool, you know? Like, but I think like, I don't know. I like for that money, there's like a million other cars I would rather have.
Chevrolet with a passion. But Corvette is one of the few exceptions that always gets a pass.
Did they make Camaros?
Also, yeah.
The old Camaros are cool too. Not the new ones, but the old ones.
No. You meant to say Firebird? And I get that.
I did not mean to say Firebird.
Well, then you really aren't a car guy.
No, they don't. No, they don't make Firebirds anymore. They still make Camaros though.
Yeah, and they're also trash. You can get the fiberglass conversion kits to make them in the T8.
I've seen that. The new Camaro looks like Smokey and the Bandit Trans Am.
Yeah, and it looks like slick as hell too.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. That looks pretty rad to me. Look at that.
Not since DeLorean left the company.
Look at that.
The
Look at that.
one thing that I will
That thing's
that I
dope as
will
shit.
give Corvettes. The one thing that I will give Corvettes is that they're all manuals. You can still get them in a manual transmission.
Oh, I love that. I love that.
Since that's a dying art, I'm all about that. But I think the 2020, most of them are going to be either CVT or like paddle shift.
Oh, fuck CVT. Fuck that shit.
Oh yeah, dude. These 1960s Camaros. Ooh.
Of course they are. It's just a double clutch, and you're the person that selects the gear, but the computer really knows what you're doing.
What are you talking about?
It's electronically controlled.
I don't know. That's a cool looking car right there, man. I like that.
Corey's still on about the vet. Jesus.
No, that's a Camaro, bro. I'm defending early 80s and 60s Camaros right now.
Yeah. Now go out and get
the
yourself a
mullet
Fox
mobiles?
Body. You're
Yeah,
gonna spend less
dude.
money on it. And
Well,
have
I
more
never,
money to hot rod it.
I started this whole conversation saying I would never buy a Chevy because I feel like there's a bunch of better cars. But again, I get that you guys are fucking traditionalists and it makes you mad that the engine's in the back, but like that Camaro or that Corvette looks better than the last 4 years of Corvette. Like the new style that they did looks trash to me. This new one at least is different and doesn't look like a giant fucking eyesore. I think it was like the 2015 and 16 ones that were just fucking like they were viscerally ugly.
Okay, so I'll tell you why I'm a Chevy guy. It's not just the Corvette or the
Oh
Camaro.
shit,
but
we're about to have a
I
gang fight.
No, it's just I drive Chevy pickups, and like you can go to the yard. Like I got like a 2001. You can go to the yard, like the junkyard, and find like a motor or transmission in any row you look at. You know, you look at Ford or Dodge. There's quite a few less in the junkyards, just because.
Okay, but like, wouldn't that be a strike against? Aren't there so many in the junkyard because they're trash?
No, there's just so many out there. Like they sold. I know Ford claims they're like best selling, but that's like the F-150. They're not including like the
Diggity's in
GMC and.
What up, Diggity?
You know,
You want to talk some cars?
I have been talking cars. Haven't you noticed?
No, I had you muted. I didn't realize I did that. I'm sorry.
You suck. Well, well, you're talking about like everybody says, well, yeah, the plentifulness of the Chevys and whatnot. See, I'm a Mopar guy. My car, the Barracuda, during the entire production line, made less during the entire production line than Ford did in the first year of the Mustang. It just means that we're refined and we like a limited product versus something that's being churned out and mass produced.
See, I'm broke. I can't afford parts. I like to get used parts.
Tovar's not going to defend his position anymore, huh?
No, man. I got overrun by American car people.
Well, you talk about Mr. Volkswagen there with Corey.
I love Volkswagen. Get fucked. I would get BMW. I would get BMW if I could afford it.
They are a pretty trash car company, to be fair. Volkswagen is not a very good company.
Well, obviously there's a problem with them because you see if you crash them, then it scrapes the bottom, just like that one freak out on the tow truck.
That wasn't my car. That wasn't even a Volkswagen.
Yeah, it was. That was a GTI.
No, it wasn't. That was my buddy's car.
Oh yeah, it was.
No, in that freak out video, it was not.
In the freak out video, that was a GTI.
100% not. You want to put money on it? That's my buddy's car, and that was P-Bow's car. That was absolutely not a GTI. 100%.
It's a Golf or a Golf for that style.
No, it's a Toyota, dude.
It's
a Toyota.
Yeah, it's a Toyota.
Some car guy you are, prick.
I'll bet you lunch at Denny's.
Okay, I'm in. 100%. Here we go. No, I'm going to prove him wrong right now. Tow King.
That's a Toyota Corolla coupe.
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
It's like one of those old early 90s SR5 Corollas.
I gotta get back to work. I'm gonna hop back on Twitch.
Does that look like I mean, that's a terrible shot right there. That is not a Volkswagen, bro.
No. The video you played earlier today with the kid freaking out about scraping the bottom of the car.
Yes. I thought you were talking about the tow truck video I made back in the day. No, yes, you were right. That is okay. I got you. I'm gonna call a push on that bet. I didn't understand. I thought you were talking about because like the one I did was like the fucking tow freak out with my buddy P-Bow in the fucking thing. What do you think of these new Corvettes, Dan?
I mean, they're trying really hard to be the NSX or the Supra. I mean, I mean, again, they had to go high tech with it eventually to try to keep the mystique of the car. But to be completely honest,
It's
I
still a
mean,
pushrod engine.
It's still what?
yeah, I mean, I guess what they've done is they've just opened up a niche for the Mustang to stay that classic retro style muscle car and trying to
The
go high
better
tech with
car
the
the whole
Corvette.
time.
It's what?
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt him. I just wanted to say that the Mustang is the better car the whole time.
In a straight line.
Yeah, but like the money you're going to spend on that Corvette and the money that I would spend to get my Mustang to outwheel your Corvette, I would still have 20 grand in my bank account.
But I would rather just get a Nissan at that point if we're going less money.
No, why would you want a Nissan, man? Like he said, get a Supra or an NSX.
I don't know much about either of those cars, to be honest.
The Supra is like...
What is it? Just called a Supra? Here, let's find it.
Yeah, the Toyota Supra is been around since like the early 80s, late 70s, and it's like probably...
Oh, never mind. Yeah, I've seen this. I just never knew what it was called.
Yeah, it's one of Japan's most fierce like muscle competitors. That car like doesn't take any shit. And the motor...
that looks cool as shit. See, that's what I'm talking about, man. That's a cool looking car.
See? And you don't have to have a Chevy badge on it.
I do like that.
Yeah, but the problem with the Supra is that it looks too much. I mean, obviously they took the Lexus styling and applied that and slapped it with the Lexus stick.
Mikey Two Milk says, I got a Corvette. I love it. Yeah, but your Corvette's like a classic one. Yours actually looks like the cool Corvette.
Yeah, those ones are fun because they're so cheap. You can buy them and destroy them, and there's a million more out there to get. And the other thing about
hey, Tovar, Stingrays are vets too, right?
Yes.
See, some of those Stingrays are okay.
Yeah, but those are a little expensive. The Corvettes that I like are the 80s and 90s ones because they were all owned by old men that never drove them. You can find manuals super, super dirt cheap, and there's like a billion of them.
Yeah, the mid '80s Corvettes that everybody seems to associate it with it when they got the big wide bulbous bodies. Everybody wants to get them, and then they buy them, and they go, "God, this is slow as shit," and then they get rid of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's because those cars weren't fun stuff.
Crack Baby said the new Supra is controversial because it's half BMW.
That is correct, but if you take the half that's BMW and throw it away, you can put a 2JZ in there.
Mikey Two Milk says I have a 91 vet.
Yeah, that's a good year.
His vet's nice. Like it's pretty. Like it's got a good. Like that's the thing about the vets to me is like I never had the inkling to own one, but I always thought they looked kind of cool. Like they looked all right, but like I don't know.
It's
I like
a good year, but it's slow as dirt.
I mean that could be. You're not wrong, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, that's the other one too. So like between the Supra and then the NSX, both of them are very much so the high tech cars. They're not really pushing major.
What was the other one?
horsepower. You're not gonna
NSX.
see- NSX, yep, the Acura NSX. It's Honda over there, but Acura
They're not
over
pushing
here.
crazy horse, but they're also not going to leave you dead on the side of the road in 2 years.
Well, it's
See, these have the same exact like body design as the new Corvette. Like everything looks like they're trying to be Ferrari and Lambo to me now. Like the way that they swivel out there we go. The way they like swivel out the front end. Jesus Christ, what's it? There we go. Yeah, there. Like it's just like it has this weird swoop angle to it that like they all kind of look like they're trying to be Ferrari now.
I'd say the NSX more has a Lambo look than anything else, or the supercar.
But the newer
look.
Lambos kind of look like they're trying to be Ferraris. Like the Ferrari. What is it? The
That's
4,
because
whatever
they're
the
owned
fuck.
by Audi.
Is that why?
Yes.
Why? What does that mean? Like they
Well,
just want
it's
everything to
so
look
the
like
same-
an Audi?
You want me to blow your mind right now? The same company that owns Lamborghini is Volkswagen. Makes their CC.
I knew that. Actually,
Yeah.
I think you told me that when I bought the CC.
Yeah.
Yeah, Volkswagen owns Lambo and Audi, right?
They still have the best though. They've got the Volkswagen Audi Group, or the VAG. That's still somebody wasn't paying attention when they put that together. But
Dude, this NSX looks like more of an Accord on the front end than it does a Lamborghini. I'm looking at
No,
it
I'm saying
now.
the
This is
back end though.
totally
The back,
got,
like the way the hips are on the back. That's what
for
looks like
sure.
Ferrari, Lamborghini to me is the way that everything
So-
swoops in, and that's the same thing with that Corvette we were looking at. The Like same thing. Like
Right.
they have these little like speed filter. Like everybody's trying to fucking look like a Lambo or a Ferrari now because they all have that hip joint.
For sure, but you need to go back and look at like a 97 NSX to see the correlation in the body line.
Okay, Acura 97. You said?
Yeah. So this car looks more like a
NSX.
Yeah. Yeah, and even the back is very distinctly out.
Oh yeah, that's way different.
Yeah. Yep.
That actually, I like that. I think that looks cool.
So that was basically just a Honda Accord on steroids.
Yeah, with like a little mini spoiler.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like a rear-engine Honda Accord.
It's got flip lights though. I'm in.
That car had the distinction though of being one of the faster track cars with the least amount of horsepower relative to all of its competitors. That thing was just pure
Correct.
handling.
That thing
and
was
that's
a nightmare on Forza to deal with.
yeah. But you got to think though. If you look at all the supercars, look at the Ferrari, look at the Lambo, look at the Supra, look at the NSX. All of them, you say that all the styling is sort of converging, and the reason why is because there's only so much you can do when it comes to aerodynamics and trying to get speed and trying to get downforce. People are going to keep on hitting
That's
on the
correct.
same ideas,
Yeah,
and eventually we're going to get to this. We kind of have this homogenized look.
Yeah, they're not designed on a table anymore. They're literally designed in a wind tunnel. Like the wind tunnel tells them what that body panel is going to look like, not the artist.
Really?
Yeah, so ultimately the technology is going to
weird.
turn us into one singular body style for one particular application. Maybe
Well, it seems like it's already happening, right?
I mean, the Russians had that down in the 60s and 70s and 80s. Everyone just got one.
What did the Russians do that had it down?
That old Fiat ripoff. What was it called? God.
I've probably been Russian
the
Fiat.
Lada?
Yeah, the Lada. Thank you.
What is it? How do you spell it? Oh, Lada. What
Yeah,
year?
LADA.
What year?
Any year from like the 60s to the 80s, it was all exactly the same car.
The Lada, I thought they still sold them new up until like a couple of years ago.
Yeah, I think you could get them all the way up until the 2000s.
Oh, these fucking look at how ugly these things are.
And that's what I'm saying.
Jesus
That was
Christ.
Russia's homogelated car. Like if you were Russian,
You know what that looks like? That looks like a SUV Rabbit or Fox. Like just the way the back end swerves and the boxiness of it.
You're thinking about a Fiat. So what they
No,
did
I've
is
got
they
the
bought
Lada
all
on the feed right now.
No, but they
There's the
bought
Lada
all the old
Riva,
tools
which
from
is
the
like a Fiat
That's
Panda.
how they made them.
Oh, it's a Reba?
Riva, R-I-V-A, is the Lada. That's the Lada Riva you're looking at.
Oh,
And then
that's
they
a
also
Lada
have the
Riva.
Fiat Panda. But the thing that's interesting too about all the Russian cars is that all of those built to spec, you'll notice that they're all using fixed headlights or sealed headlight beams. So that's why they're all going to have the rectangular or the rounds, and they're not going to have anything. When they actually started going to the halogen capsule headlights and they started
composites.
using custom shapes and sizes, that's when they started changing the styling. But until then, I mean, everything's just flat fronted because there's only so much you can do with a big rectangular box on the front.
Don't I know it?
Yeah, so Corey, the picture that you got up right now is actually a Fiat. And what they did is they bought all the old tools from Fiat when they stopped producing that car and then just made them for the next 30 years.
That seems pretty Russian.
Yeah.
I will crush him, and then I will make his car for him. Why aren't Ladas in America? They're just not here.
Because if you bump them into like a small pole in a parking lot, they're gonna crush.
Everybody dies that drives one. Everyone
Really?
that drives one died. Yeah, they're really bad.
Their motors are ridiculously hard to kill. There's actually a YouTube channel where there's a Russian mechanic who does all sorts of really unholy things to Ladas. It's hilarious. All the
Really?
things that he.
What is that? Let's try and find that. That sounds fun.
There's a video of one chopped in half, and the guy's just driving it around with the wheels.
Yeah, he's done all sorts of things of various crashes and cutting them up and
Oh Jesus, yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really funny. That doesn't look like a Lada, but that is half a car.
Also, Jewel, if you're listening, I 100% think you need a Ford Bronco.
that look like a Volkswagen Fox?
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think that's a Lada, but it is half a car driving.
It looks like
There's
the
a
old Fox.
Yeah, that looks like an old Volkswagen. But yeah, cutting your car in half and driving it around with the front wheels is nothing good.
It's those push me, pull you cars.
It looks too
Corey,
wide
you
to be.
have
It
an old
looks too wide
Volkswagen
to
in
be
your
a Fox.
backyard.
I do.
I have a saw.
All right. Well, you know, we'll have to do a donation to see if we get enough bits to see if I kill myself in that car. But I'm in. All right. Let's see if we can't find the Lada part again. Okay. Whoa, this is kind of cool. This guy is making a two-door Lada shorty, so he is just grinding it. This is kind of cool.
A lot of here. Hey there, fellas.
Here we go.
As you can see, we have a lot of here, which has been featured on our channel quite a few times.
Wait, hold on. Jules said she couldn't hear you. What was your opinion on the Bronco?
Oh, I was just saying that I definitely think she should get one. I really like those trucks. They're really sharp.
Like the new one? There's a new Bronco?
Yeah. So the new Ford Ranger.
Is it 2020?
Yeah, they're making a Bronco on the Ranger chassis.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Those look cool. They almost look like Jeeps.
And
They look like Jeeps mixed with the old school Bronco.
I wish you could get one with a manual transmission, but I don't know if you can or not.
It's Ford, so I doubt it. God, that looks cool as shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they look like a Commander for sure. That's fucking cool. Garage 54 is what the channel's called? All right. What's the clearance on that thing?
It depends. It's their small truck platform. I saw a Ranger out the other day driving. They look like F-150s did like 30 years ago before they got really gargantuan.
Yeah, I thought that like it's just funny because like, who knew that the Bronco was gonna come back post OJ?
So Corey,
OJ.
On these things here. So here are some of the videos on Garage 54. Wooden flywheel, will it work? Wooden clutch. disc.
Hey, Dan, copy and paste one of those links into the show talks. And here we'll see.
Here we'll do.
Yes, we're open. The great outdoors is wide open. So why not make the most of it?
Fuck, there we go. Whoa. Yeah. Okay, hold on. This is great. Yeah, this is okay. I'm back in. This is crazy. Here we go. Shit, dude.
Inspired by the recent popular trend of fidget spinners, a group of bloggers known as Garage 54 on YouTube decided to build the ultimate fidget spinner by welding 3 cars together in the Russian city of Novosibirsk. 3 old Lada 2109 cars with front-wheel drive were sawn in half, and the front ends of all 3 cars were welded together to form a bizarre automotive creation which looks like something from a fantasy cartoon. The engines and front axle work in all 3 cars, so they were still able to function. A driver got behind each steering wheel and put the pedal to the metal in the ultimate fidget spinner, Needless to say, it was not clear how the physics would work, because when all three cars accelerate, they would essentially try to pull apart from one another. However, when all the wheels were turned the same way before the drivers hit the gas, the fragile and incredibly stupid-looking contraption began to spin around, much to the amazement of everyone watching. The
This is
bloggers
amazing.
successfully created the world's largest fidget spinner, and the only one on record made of real cars. Garage 54 is well known throughout Russia for unusual experiments with automobiles.
That's actually really cool. Whoa, shit. There we go. Oh, God. There. That's super dope, you guys.
Yeah, you gotta. Anybody who's interested in this sort of crazy stuff, check out all the Garage 54 stuff.
Garage 54. All right, here, we'll watch this one too.
Hey there, fellas. Today's experiment is going to be dialing the fun
It
up
kinda
to
remind me
11.
of the Russian version of
So
Vice
here's
Grip
where I'll be
Garage,
starting
if
with this
anybody's
one.
familiar with that one.
As you can see, right here I've got an...
Of what?
Vice Grip Garage.
Never
or
seen
Vice
that.
Grip,
I've never seen that one either. This is fucking rad.
He's
though.
based out of Minnesota.
Okay. Well, it doesn't. I still haven't interacted with everything that's based out of Minnesota.
Why not?
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Here we go.
New guinea pig. It's in working condition, it starts and runs. There is a bit of smoke coming from the tailpipe, but that's perfectly okay, given that this is a Lada. And so today I've made it to a workshop called Workroom Siberia. They've even got a YouTube channel with the exact same name, Workroom Siberia. So these guys do a bunch of, how do you say, these guys also know their way around crazy. Well, and that's what I came here for. So allow me to introduce you to their frontman. What's up, Gene? Say hi to the people. Hi, guys. So today we'll be kicking off what? We'll be making a walking car. Yeah, not the type that just drives on its wheels, but actually walks. I'd say you've watched too many cartoons, no? It's actually a pretty sad story about where this idea came from. We can touch on that a bit later. Maybe we should take it indoors then. I mean, it is raining. Let's join the boys inside the workshop itself and see what they're up to. Sure, let's go. Lada Walker. We fitted legs to a car. Translation and voiceover by BMI Russian. Well, there you go. Yeah, the very moment you walk in, look at that. You stumble upon that thing over there.
Well, look at that
Right
thing.
here you can see our very first build, which for the time being is our premiere project.
That's a
We're
lot of
basically making a
fiberglass.
Formula 1 car.
Yeah.
It's like a replica or something? Well, it's not so much a replica as it is our own vision. Oh, so that's how it works. I take it you're running a 1UZ or at least a 2J, am I
Carbon
right?
fiberglass.
Please don't tell me it's from a Lada Priora. No, no. So it's
Is
an
it
8
carbon
valve.
fiber?
We will start by fitting a Lada engine, and later on
Yeah, I
we'll...
don't think so.
It looks like carbon fiber.
Not really.
It actually kind of looks like macrame.
Paper mache.
Yeah. Check out this sweet pinata, bro. It's about to explode.
figure out what other options we have. We're actually doing a comprehensive video series on this build. We've already put out 17 episodes on our channel. Santa Barbara, huh? Will my kids at least live to see the finale? We're actually almost there, man. I reckon we're a month away from the first shakedown. So yeah, we're very close to finishing this thing. What's this buggy looking thing about? Now this here is our second project. Our buddy commissioned this one. He brought it in for us to do a simple engine swap. Install something with a bit more power. Yeah, I can see that something's... One thing led to another, and now all that's left of the original is a small segment of the frame. As for the rest... So the cockpit where the pilot is seated... Yeah, I can tell that the orange bits are original, and that the rest appears to be brand new. This one is also just a few steps away from initial testing. We've cooked up some custom struts and other suspension bits. We made all of this stuff ourselves. We've got a series on our channel dedicated to this build as well. Oh, so you're documenting all of this too? Of course. For those of you out there building your own stuff, go ahead and check this out. Right, fellas, here we are. I gather you've already been testing these, am I right? Indeed. We've already done some preliminary testing, which we've shown in a video on our channel.
Logos.
However, it wasn't particularly successful. We still need to work out a few things. Well, yeah. All in all, I'd
just
say
tires with fucking weird
we've
ass
proven the
gears. That's
concept.
awesome.
Now it's just a matter of working out the kinks. One of them is broken from the looks of it.
Ad porn.
Yeah, there's really no denying that. Oh yeah, for sure. It's easy to break your legs on our roads. Well, that's no good. Right, let's leave the car here. They already know the basics of how all of this should work. Yeah, let's see what comes out of this.
Mute that.
This poor car.
Yeah. What's what? How do you feel about it right now?
Well, I mean, it's going to be sacrificed to the fun gods.
It's a freaking Lada. Who cares?
How much is a Lada? Like a scrap Lada?
Probably
I'm
less than
guessing not many
$1,000
rubles.
bucks.
Probably what, Tovar?
Way less than $1,000 bucks. I bet you for like 200 American, you could get yourself a working Lada.
It don't cost many rubles.
Do they? And they stop making them or what?
Subframe.
They're
in
still
order
making
to
new
mount
ones,
the legs.
but
They're
there are
going on the
so
legs.
many over there. It's
Considering the
ridiculous.
fact that on a spring suspension these legs would make all of this start wobbling around horribly, we've gone all out with the reinforcements. The rear end is going to be incredibly rigid. We really need to make ourselves some hardcore cross braces. For that purpose, we'll drill straight through into the cabin and insert a piece of seamless pipe.
And there they go.
of our legs. When we were out testing, we noticed that the crank here is way too long. Plus, it's lacking rigidity. Which is why right now we'll be shortening the arm in order to achieve maximum strength. That way I can be absolutely sure that this angle is going to do it for us.
That's pretty fucking cool. And they just fucking dick around. They don't give a shit.
When the car costs nothing to you and all it is just shop time, of course, then you can just play around with it.
Well, and they're making YouTube videos, so they're probably making back that initial cost anyways. I mean, they're probably making money on all this.
Well, absolutely.
But we'll slide another one in there just in case. We don't know whether we'll even be tying it in, but I mean, it's more convenient to do it now while we've still got access. So right here, we'll insert another pipe, which we might be attaching stuff to later on.
Oh, look at that. That's cool.
Like
this pipe has a slightly larger diameter, meaning we'll have to use a plasma cutter to make us some rings.
In Russia, nipples
To
clamp
get it
you.
properly aligned and make all of this at least somewhat rigid.
Haha. And then they're just in a grafting thing, just designing it. I love that. That's cool as shit. What is that the plasma table? That thing's cool.
SolidWorks, probably. Or some variant.
So literally, like, a few days have gone by, and here we are again. The guys are building us a lot of walker... I don't know, a walker car, whatever you want to call it. And I reckon that we're paying them a visit at precisely the correct moment. Hey there. Okay, so they've fitted the legs to the car, and here's what it looks like. Honestly, I have no idea what's going on here. Can you at least give me something? Like some sort of idea as to how this works? There's really not all that much magic to all of this, to be honest. We've got a crank which rotates, it moves these links, they get these levers to do their thing, and well, the car starts moving somehow. I need a drink. That's the only way to fathom all of this. Okay, so while the car is suspended in the air, maybe we could try and see how it works? Of course, just to get a taste. I mean, I'm really curious to check it out. Start, please. All right, it starts. That's nice to know. Okay, let's look on.
Where's the vodka?
Now this is where the magic begins.
That's really cool.
Try third gear.
I just want to go forward and watch it walk.
Of course. I'll just go ahead and do this. Let me go take a look.
How is that car so running?
I was just curious to see how this works. It's doing something. What's really fun is that it walks on its own.
Watch out, it's
Nice,
getting
look
away
at it go.
very slowly.
This particular phase, it's as if it's missing a leg. It's squatting. See? When it moves backwards. That one isn't bearing the entire load yet, but this one is already beginning to settle down. And that's when the car falls onto its haunches. See what I mean? Hopefully we don't frighten anyone. This is awesome. How do they say 3 days in and...
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Hey, Bomber says, that looks like my grandma trying to park her car.
It should be said that the leg mechanism itself held up just fine. It felt perfectly good going through all of that gravel. It was fine when we walked over that smooth road surface, though it was still under quite a bit of load over there. So yeah, the legs did well, but the Lada axle shaft snapped for some reason.
So I'm going to pop this over. That's really cool, Dan. Pop this over to the TwitchTok page. Tovar, how do we get Ladas and start doing that shit?
The internet.
Interesting. The internet is still around.
What would be the U.S. version of the Lada? The Neon?
Yeah, maybe, or the Acclaim. Those things were cheap.
Cavalier.
Cavaliers.
What about a Corsica?
No.
Chevy Corsicas are trash.
But
But
the
they didn't sell
Corsicas are
enough
now
of them.
classic cars. Legitimately, people have. There's some special.
Yeah, Crack
editions
Babies.
that
Crack
people
Babies just
collect.
said you don't need a Lada. Cavaliers are everywhere. The newest would be a Chevy Impala, 2005-ish.
Or a Cobalt. Those are pretty cheap too.
Cavaliers, though. I think Cavaliers.
Got to get one of those Pontiacs. Then you could do like the Oprah thing too with it.
God damn it. All right. I'm going to look up 2020 Lamborghinis.
They're manufactured by Lada. Just don't be surprised.
Shut up. It's just such a cool looking car. Yeah. What up, girl? You see what I mean about how the Corvette like looks like it though? That's what I'm saying. Like it's a little smushed in the front, but like the whole body style. And maybe that's right. Maybe the wind tunnel just makes it so it has to be one design.
There's only so much you can do with aerodynamics these days, unless we change the properties of gravity and wind force.
The new Ferrari actually has more curves to it. It's starting like it's so weird. Like everything's becoming parody of each other.
But you'll notice the air inlets in the right on the window or the rear wheels that they're using for directing all the air towards the brakes, because now they've got those carbon brakes that are ridiculously huge.
How big are the carbon brakes?
The rotor size is massive. Telvar, you have any idea like with the actual size of? I mean, we're getting to the
Probably
point
like an 18-inch rotor, like the size of like a Monday Pat car tire.
Yeah, it's almost the size of the actual wheel itself in some cases.
Yeah, I mean, when you see a 20-inch wheel with like 18 inches of rotor like behind it, it's pretty impressive.
Well, you kind of have to with how fast that thing's designed to go, right?
Yeah, wait till you get the price for a brake job though, and it's $15,000.
I mean, fuck that for sure, but that's not what I was saying, you know?
And then you get all the rich people who are driving them and complaining about the fact that, oh, the brakes are squealing. Yeah, that's because you've got carbon brakes.
You can actually find old AMGs and stuff for like super cheap because they need like $12,000 brake job.
Really?
I thought that was the hydrogen or nitrogen filled suspension, air suspension systems.
Oh yeah, those two. I always love the people that will go out and buy like a used,
Crack Babies just said, look up the price of a Bugatti oil change.
Oh
Is
yeah,
that like-
on a Veyron, it's ridiculous. It's got like 6 or 8 different places that you can drain oil from. It's dumb.
Is a Bugatti oil change, is that like code word for some sort of sexual act?
Getting a Bugatti service costs
Only
a
in
pretty
France.
penny. For the Veyron, the least expensive model at $1.7 million, an oil change costs $20,000 to $25,000.
Look up the cost of the tires.
Every 3,000 miles.
How is that even
Set of
possible?
tires like $60,000.
There's a video of someone trying to attempt a Veyron.
Yeah,
oil
tires
change
are
out of
30
Europe.
grand. New set of wheels is 120,000. So everything
Oh,
that
by the
goes
way-
wrong on that car is the price of a new car.
The top speed of that car is like 240 miles per hour. At top speed, those tires are rated for 18 minutes, and then they're done.
The top speed of the Bugatti is 300 miles per hour.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Like, those tires at top speed will melt off in like 15 to 18 minutes, and they're just completely done.
And isn't the only place that you can actually achieve that speed on the planet at the the Lara Essen
Yes.
test track, which
Yes.
is private, and Volkswagen won't let you drive on it?
Yeah, so you have a car that you can literally drive that fast nowhere. But, you know, it sits in a garage and looks real cool.
Oh, dude, here's a video of a guy trying to do it himself.
That's what I'm saying. That video is out there, and this guy actually attempted to do the.
It's $21,000 oil change. I'll do it myself. Oh, we're watching this. This is happening. How much money is that? Holy shit. How much money is right there? Hold on.
The dude's trying to monetize the video so he can pay for the oil change.
I'm just saying.
Well, I think this is-
how much?
this is
Tovar,
his
Tovar,
company.
how much money is that?
I think this is his company. I think he runs this in Vegas or some shit somewhere. He actually rents these things out to people, and then, so this is why he didn't want to spend the $20,000 on the oil change.
But seriously, how much money is that?
At least 10 million.
You think that's 10 million? Yeah, I suppose because some of them are over $1 million.
Well, the
What do
worst
those
part
average?
is
Like 1.5?
Those actually appreciate in value after you buy them. That's even the crazy
Bullshit.
part about it.
Cars don't do that.
Yes, they do.
Gross. All right, here we go. All this fucking music. That is a pretty cool looking car, though.
You would like it. It's a Volkswagen.
Bugattis are Volkswagen?
Correct.
The only sports car by Volkswagen I like is the Carmen Ghia.
Okay, first steps first. We're gonna get this thing lined up right here on our lift. These are called go jacks right here. What that's gonna do is give us the amount of distance. If you see this over here, our lift is not picking up this Bugatti on the floor. So we're gonna put these go jacks under the wheels, pop the car.
That's kind of funny. Like, it's too short for the lifts to work.
We'll be right back.
So you have to jack up before you jack up? That's crazy. So, all right. Come here, car nerds. Tovar, Dan. How complicated is that undercarriage right now? Because I don't know much about cars, but that looks like a lot of extra bullshit.
Well, everything under there has got aerodynamic panels. You've got everything is going to be carbon fiber. Everything's going to have a specific torque specification on it that if you go over it, you can crack them. Looks like probably the way it's designed, everything is tied into everything else, and therefore you have to take everything off in a very specific pattern. And you'll also notice that the jack points are going to be on very specific suspension components that if you use the wrong one, you can crack the frame. I mean, it's insane.
What he said.
It looks really crazy.
But it's not unlike what they're doing with modern cars too. My wife's got a 2013 Dodge Dart, which you'd say, how the heck is that going to be related to a Bugatti? The dealerships were actually lifting at the wrong points on the body, and they were bending the metal underneath the doors because they were the lift arms were crinkling up the material. So it just goes to
that's
show you
also
that,
because it's a Dodge Dart.
hey, you can have a cheap car, the cheapest car that they make, and still have the dealerships improperly raise the car and damage it.
No way.
I'll show you the damage next time you come over.
That might be a good one. Okay, Jesse, so next step.
Next step, we're gonna take the wheel.
Bugatti oil change video.
Yeah, here we go.
Maybe even change the oil over down here. Bugatti oil change video, do it yourself. That might be a good one. Okay, Jesse, so next step.
Next step, we're gonna take the wheels off both sides. We're gonna see if the inner fender liner comes apart, which it does look like it does come apart. So we're gonna take the inner fender liners apart.
Well, don't we have to take off the rear bumper and the top to get the cover off?
Yeah, but it'll expose all the bolts, so we know exactly what we need to take apart and where the bolts located. And maybe we might have to take some things.
So they literally have to take off every part of this car to see what they have to take off? That's really funny.
But we'll see how it goes.
Well, I heard this was 27 hours of work.
Yeah,
so
Bugatti isn't going to
what do you
provide
think?
service manuals
27
to
hours?
non-authorized dealerships.
Wow. Dude, oil change, 27 hours of work. That's what they just said. Is that, again, just because everything's like coiled in there to be aerodynamic?
Everything is stacked and engineered in such a way to make it aerodynamic, to make it fit inside a package. I mean, think of the size of the motor. That's what, a V16 motor, or a 16-cylinder motor. Trying to package that amount of motor and all that in that small space is an act of God.
It's a
Basically.
W16, so it's not as wide or as long as a 16-cylinder motor would be, but it's very wide.
What does that mean to like layman?
A W16 means it's instead of like a V where you'd have a traditional V8 motor with cylinders going down.
Uh huh.
Now picture a V and then another V inside of the first V.
What is here? Actually, I'm gonna look it up just to have a visual aid for people that don't know what we're talking about. So what is it called?
Look up Bugatti W16.
Wasn't the Volkswagen Phaeton using a variant of the W?
That was a W12.
Yeah, the Volkswagen. Wait, so is it like a W12 where it's just two?
It's exactly. That's
okay, yeah. I know what a W12 is.
Yep.
So this is like a W12, but they're 8 cylinders instead of 6
with another 4 cylinder. Yep.
So it's 2 8 cylinders instead of 2 4 cylinders.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yep. Just inside of each other.
Or 6. The other one was 6. Whoa. That's fucking
so
cool
that's what it
looking.
would look like. Yep. That's what one of those motors looks like that they're changing the oil on. Now, plus like 4 turbochargers and like a bunch of intercoolers and a bunch of other stuff that has oil in it that they have to get out.
Look at how many I don't know shit. So I don't know shit about engines. I don't know shit about the inner workings of cars. I just like them, right? Like these are where the pistons are, yeah?
Correct.
So like
each hole is
these where the belts are and shit. Why are there so many extra ones at the I've never seen one that has like a million of these coming out of it.
No, so that's the casting for the water pump you're looking at right now.
Okay.
And then the timing chains and stuff would probably be inside of that, I would imagine.
They're not like I would feel they'd be right here.
Oh, they're on the back side of the motor I'm looking at. Yeah, so the timing chains actually run in the back side of the motor.
So right here?
No, what you're looking at right now is probably where the water pump is going to go on the motor.
Why does the water pump look like it should be the timing chains? Like it's crazy because it looks like it would be where the chains are.
Those things have like I think water cooled air exchangers on them, so like it has to move water from the front of the car to the back of the car and then into a bunch of other shit.
God, that thing is that's a grief machine right there. Like, damn, dude.
Well,
and then the other side of the engine has the other 8.
Correct. That's the power plant you need to do 300 miles.
Well, it's the power plant. It's the amount of displacement, the amount of power that you can put out in that package.
Yes.
Because a lot of the people who were doing 300 plus miles an hour on the salt flats were using jet engines, or they were using 2 V8 engines in series, or they were using multiple engines in series, which took up a significantly greater amount of space. But this is the only way that Bugatti was able to package all of that power into a space.
Let me ask you guys something that might be a dumb question, right? But like, why are we seeing these conjoined engines when they why not just make an engine that's like 12 cylinders? Why not make it 16 cylinders? Why is it like a conjoined
Because
unit?
it would be too long. Imagine that engine stretched out with those 4 in the W on the other side of the 4 on the bottom.
Oh, I see. They need to do that. But like, why couldn't they just stack that on the side like they're doing now as one engine?
Well, that is one engine. What you're looking at is one engine.
But it's like a conjoined 2 engines. It looks like almost. Because are these the other pistons up here?
Up where? What are you
if there's a hole, that's where the piston is. So you're looking at the one half there.
So you're looking at 8 holes on this side, and then
but on the top lid, there's like 8 holes in a straight line. Those are the other ones.
Those are the exhaust. That's the exhaust for it.
Oh Jesus! So where are the other? So the other pistons are on the back side of this.
That angled piece that you're looking at with the pistons right now.
Yep.
On the opposite side, there's an exact same mirror of that on the other side.
Oh, okay. So then it is one unit. That's what I was asking. Because the way I was looking at it, it looked like these were raised and then this was a different area. But that makes sense.
Nope. Think of it like a V8 engine, except in this case, you've got those 8 cylinders on each side.
Sure. Damn. Look at that thing. How fast do you think that would make a riding lawnmower go?
You'd blow out the bearings of the riding lawnmower or blow the tires before you'd get it anywhere near
Corey,
speed.
if you want to make a riding lawnmower fast, you need an engine out of a Hayabusa. You need to look up go-karts that have Hayabusa engines.
Yeah, but look at this thing. Hold on, I can't not look at this Bugatti engine like that. So again, I don't know a whole lot about cars, but that thing is just fucking beautiful. Look at that thing.
Oh yeah, it's a thing of beauty, but the problem that you have with that is a lot of those really pretty looking engines, everything's stacked under engine covers. You look at any of the high-end motors, it's like plastic engine covers, that look absolutely gorgeous. You take the cover off and you actually get to see the mechanics. That's when I think
Someone
they're
needs to
great.
make that into a coffee table.
Yeah, right? Or like a mini fridge.
No,
Dude,
see,
that would be a badass cooler. Can you imagine something that looked like that, and then but just the top pulled off, and then like you had a 12-pack and some ice sitting in there?
Yeah, that would be pretty rad. Oops.
Yeah, so you were talking about why couldn't
So
they
this
make them
thing's
in line or
crazy. Look
whatnot.
at this.
So
this
Corey,
is without the covers?
Well, that's an old Bugatti motor.
Yeah.
But if you think about like the old school, think about the old, like a Rolls Royce or something like that from the 30s and whatnot. And the really old high end luxury cars, those ones were all running 12-cylinder engines, just crazy big motors. But the length of the hood was like 7 feet. It was ridiculous.
And they were still only
there's
making
a
about as
Lego.
much
There's a
horsepower
Lego
as
one,
a
guys.
4-cylinder. I wonder how long it would take to build the Lego version of that motor. Probably still for forever.
Yeah, that thing's fucking big.
It's crazy what they do in the name of packaging, though, to try to get stuff into fit in strange places. Like, for instance, some of the Lexus LS motors, the V8s, they actually have the starter located in the middle of the valley between the two Vs of the V8 engine.
Cadillac does that too. Cadillac North Star engines all have the starters in the middle.
And so if you want to change the starter, you got to take the intake and everything off the top of it to get access to it.
Yeah, that's when you start seeing mechanics' eyes, like the dollar signs start like just floating in there. That's when you know you're in trouble.
Hi, I've got this thing. Oh, do you? Cha-ching, cha-ching.
Front axle through the oil. Yeah, it's like steering links that go through the headers and stuff like that too. It's just, it's all sorts of fun things.
Yeah, that's infuriating. I built a Cobra replica car, and we had to string the steering linkage to one of the headers and get the header modified, and that was such a huge pain in the ass.
An engineer
look,
saying,
more
"How can
ads.
we do it? We'll make it fit."
Time and money is how you do anything.
Is that true?
Mostly.
No, okay. I mean, whatever. Into it. Look at this. They're actually having to go in through the back end for this shit. That's so crazy.
Now that's out of the way, you can kind of move it more, okay? So as you can tell, there's still tension over there somewhere. But I'll keep you posted.
Just gotta probably pull it down, like over here. So it pops up. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right.
This is a lot of work for an oil change.
Just be careful with the spoiler. Here, hold on. I'm on the wing.
That is not the kind of car, though, that you just pull and hopefully that it'll pop
Okay.
free.
Jesus.
I feel like these guys have worked on one or two of these, though.
And the cover's off. So originally,
So this is
okay, so
in this
At the
video.
time of this video, none of them had dug into one of these this much.
Right. Also, this says it's from Alaska, which is super funny. But like, we're already 9 minutes in, and this is what they've got after heavy edits. So like, they're probably like 4 hours in at this point.
So our coolant expansion tank is here. We've got another coolant tank here. Now, Jesse, did you check this one already?
I'm not checking yet.
Okay, so we're gonna check all the fluid levels. That's our hydraulic fluid there. That's for the
So you
wing.
basically like, whenever you need an oil change, you just check everything because it's already open.
Ferrari's the same way too, because Ferraris they refer to either engine in or engine out maintenance. Most of the time, they'll have an engine out maintenance that says after X number of years or X number of miles, you got to replace these belts. But while you're replacing those belts, since you got to take the engine out anyways, you might as well do this, 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 and this. So that's why a lot of people, when they're doing the maintenance on these supercars, they just have to budget for like, oh, you're going to be doing the $25,000 engine out, or you're going to be doing the $40,000 engine out service for this interval. That's why a lot of the times when you see people selling cars, selling Ferraris or those high-end vehicles, that you got to know when the last engine out service was done, because a lot of the times they'll get to the maintenance interval and go, oops, I'm going to sell.
Yeah, that's probably fair, right? They're like, fuck that. I don't need that shit. I'm going to sell it. Oh, hey, look. Another ad. Caught it that time.
So
how much we got to give you to get the premium version of
filter,
YouTube?
And it's kind of already like damaged,
Yeah, right.
from being in there. So if you look at that one over there, you'll see, and after I put this one in, the difference, right? So all the fins, let me grab this again. Everything's all lined up, and we can see that we're all ready to go. So let's slide this back in here. Actually, let me inspect this.
One air filter, $9,000.
I
don't
have
know.
some
It's
cutters.
probably something stupid.
I wonder. Let's look it up. I really am curious with these high end sports cars, like how much stuff cost. The lowest price is $120.
Got
And
some
like you're gonna
Mansory
put
zip
some
ties in here.
off-brand air filter in your Bugatti.
Right, so it's probably closer to $300 or $400.
No matter how cool you are, they still zip ties.
I'm just gonna go to O'Reilly's and pick one up.
Zip ties.
They just lost brownie points.
More brownie points. All right. We're gonna start threading these back in, and the air filter swap will be complete after everything's taken apart. Some of this stuff is just plain and simple, super easy, but getting everything out to get to this point, that's a couple-day process. So I will have to admit that after we've done this once, this is gonna be an easy, regular thing. So if anybody out there needs a Bugatti oil change, I can get it done.
Half price what your dealer says.
Yeah, probably even more than half price, because they're crazy. But just don't tell them that I did it, so because I avoid your warranty. Oh, we're just about ready to change the oil, but first we have to drain it, obviously. So we've got quite a few drain.
Mr. Approachable says air filter. Just take a bunch of old socks and stuff them in there. Duct tape it shut. You're fine.
Plugs throughout here. Now,
did you hear about how he
on
said
an
if they
average
find
car,
out
like
he
you said-
did this oil change, they'll void his warranty?
Say that again?
Did you hear how he said that if Bugatti found out that he did change, void his warranty?
That's fucking
Sounds about
weird.
right.
I mean, at the point that you're buying a Bugatti, do you really give a shit about a warranty, though?
Yes, you do.
I feel like you don't. Like, if you have $1.5 million to just drop on a car, I feel like money is not something you're worried about.
But just remember, though, rich people became rich not because they're frivolous with their money, because they're cheap bastards.
Some of them, other ones just inherited wealth.
I think the reason he did this is because as a rental car, his warranty was already.
Oh, yeah, dude. He totally was already... Because they say at the beginning of the video that they did it, so it's like, whatever. He probably, like... Because he owns that outright. He's got a rental company or something.
Yeah, you probably need to like go through a 4-day class of from Bugatti about how to be an a-hole while driving this thing to be certified to drive it.
We are like the porcupine, but the pricks, they're on the inside. Bugatti.
It's like the BMW. You gotta take the training video before you can take delivery of the BMW.
That's so crazy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just said that. If you have a Bugatti, you don't give a shit about a $20,000 oil change. Yeah, that's probably fair.
How many drain plugs are there?
Probably one or
Do you think it costs to
One,
rent one of these things
maybe two now,
for over
in a
time to be able
modern
to
day.
make it worth their while?
I feel like at the point that you're buying a Bugatti, you don't care about it being worth your while.
Oh no, and I'm saying for this rental outfit,
Oh,
how much
yeah.
do they have to charge to rent it out in order for them to be able to take
Well,
into
I
account the
bet
cost
if
of
they're, I mean, like, because I guess it all depends on their model. Because I bet what they're doing is they're taking them for a while, they're fixing them up and keeping them running, and then they're probably just flipping them, not even telling people that the warranties are broke. Why would you? So you drive it till it's like X amount of miles, and then just flip it for the new one. It's probably a sustainable method, and they're probably saving a shitload of money by doing all this work themselves.
There's actually a few videos out there, including some guys who will I don't know that he necessarily bought them, but it was specifically that he was buying or looking at getting a rental Ferrari or Lamborghini that came out of one of these outfits, maybe not his, but somebody else.
Sure.
And he's like, this is probably one of the most poorly maintained in the world. And it was showing all of the problems with that thing and all of the issues and all the lights and warnings and things that came up on that. But some of these rental outfits, they don't maintain them worth a damn. And other ones actually want to get their money out of them when they're done.
Yeah, that's funny. JJ's alcohol content said, saw a dude driving a 3 Series BMW wearing gloves and white rimmed sunglasses. Biggest douche ever. Ran Out of Thoughts says maybe the manufacturer doesn't want ratty rides out there, out and about. Mr. Approachable said, why was Sir your asshole score is really high? You get a great interest rate on this car. JJ's Blood Alcohol content says, you buying that car, you'll be requesting every service. Oh yeah, for sure. If I was buying that car, I'm in there every day requesting shit because like it tapped me out.
Well, the Ferrari. So it's interesting also to talk about the Ferrari and about just being an a-hole and being authorized to get one. The Ferrari Enzo, when they had that one coming out, you had to have owned a certain succession of Ferraris before you could even be selected to have the opportunity to possibly buy
How many
one.
of those did they make?
It was one of the most low production in recent years.
Tovar, how many Enzos did they make?
I don't know, not a lot. You had to already be like a specialty owner to buy one, so probably less than 24, I would imagine.
Here we go.
400 produced.
Yeah, 399 units.
Oh wow, that's way more than I thought they would have produced.
At a price of $659,000, which back then was a lot, right?
Who was that stupid actor who crashed one?
I have no idea.
It was like they claimed it was some sort of like publicity stunt.
Yeah, I don't remember. I do remember that something like that happened. I just don't know who.
They still make them, huh? So are they always in limited batches then? Oh, the thing is like weird. Like it looks like one of the old fucking Lamaze cars kind of, but not. What? I kind of hate that. That's garbage. What the fuck? That is ugly as fuck.
Again, it's aerodynamics and whatnot.
Right, but why does it look like a fucking platypus?
I just posted a link into the Twitch chat. So apparently
you have to drive it to understand it.
I mean, I don't give a shit. I'd rather drive something that doesn't look like that. Let's see here.
There was a car that was crashed in 2006 that actually got almost chopped in half, and they restored it. It was worth it. That's how much it was worth to restore it.
They restored it and then sold it for 1.7 mil.
Take a look at the picture.
Oh, Jesus. Whoa. Well, good thing they had the warranty. Hopefully they didn't do their own oil changes.
I think the warranty is void at that point.
Wait, that's it afterwards? Yeah, I suppose they had to go black, right? You're not repainting that red. And I suppose black probably makes it easier to hide where they fixed it.
It's carbon fiber, so you wouldn't be able to tell. It's just like them reconnecting the pieces.
Those whack-ass doors.
The car does look way better.
Eddie Griffin crashed an Enzo. That's what it was.
Yeah, I would have never remembered that name. Eddie Griffin. Ooh.
Paul Walker crashed a Porsche, ran out of thoughts. It was a Porsche 911. How do I know that?
Not a 911. It wasn't a 911. But yeah, it was a Porsche.
Are you sure? I thought it was a 911.
No, it was one of their new super.
What are all the buttons on the wheels here? Is that like Knight Rider settings?
So it's like for your different drive modes, like how hard or how soft you want the transmission to shift, like different suspension settings, things like that.
Yeah, because
This
nowadays
is not a manual. This is an automatic. What's the fucking point?
This would be a double clutch manual transmission that you control through the flappy paddle. So it is a manual, but there's no clutch.
What does a double manual mean?
Double clutch means that there's a computer that has the next gear that it thinks that you're going to go to already tuned up, so that when you hit the button, as fast as you hit the button, you're already in that next gear.
King Kong Dong says, fuck Twitch. What's wrong with Twitch? Paul Walker was a passenger, wasn't he? I thought he was driving. Maybe he was a passenger.
No, he was a passenger. His race car driver buddy killed him.
Did he die too?
For sure, man. That was the fire and the wreck killed him, trapped him inside and burned him to death.
Randall Thought says, oh, and don't forget hypercars. They are crazy.
Like the Neo, what is it? The Neo EP1, I want to say, the electric one.
Yeah, the McLaren's got the P1. Ferrari's got the LaFerrari, and Porsche's got what is it? The 918, I want to say.
What's going on with this engine in the Ferrari? What's happening? Explain it to me.
It's just a really cool V12.
Okay. It looks really small.
Yeah, I mean, the thing with Ferraris is that they're small displacement V12s. That big V12 can rev higher than your little 4-cylinder.
But why does it look so much smaller than, like, say, obviously I know another two, but, like, that Bugatti engine just looked way bigger.
Oh, for sure, but you had cylinders stacked on cylinders. This isn't a W engine, it's just a V engine.
Okay.
Yeah, the cylinder size of the Ferrari is going to be potentially larger than that of the other displacement engine, because again they're stacking cylinders. But yeah, that's the difference obviously between a pushrod and an overhead cam motor. You're talking pushrod engine like in the Corvettes. You're not going to be revving nearly as high as a overhead cam engine like the Ferraris. Those things, they rev way high.
God, they're even fucking with my baby now too. Motherfuckers.
Hey, look, it's a Corvette. I mean Ferrari.
I know, that's what I'm saying, man. That, like, even the 458s are starting to look like stupid. Like, they all look the same. Like, the 458 used to be one of the coolest looking. Like, the way that it was, like, all flat and shit was super dope.
I think I would prefer the McLaren, like the 650S.
Which one? McLaren what?
He said 650S.
I think it's a 650S. I'm double checking my math right now.
Ooh, yeah, that's a pretty car. I like that. McLaren's rad, though. I've always liked McLarens.
McLaren, though, is it's largely designed by engineers first, and then afterwards they tried to put some design around it.
See, like, that McLaren looks exactly like what the old 458s that I liked looked like. It just, like, has a little bit more curvature to it, which makes it cool. JJ's Blood Alcohol content said, I had a McLaren Mustang.
Different McLaren.
What'd you say, Dan?
It's a different McLaren, different company.
What, McLaren
Don't get me
Mustang?
wrong. The McLaren Mustangs, the McLaren Speed Shop that actually did those, was it ASC McLaren, I want to say was the name of the company. But they did some ridiculously cool stuff to the Mustangs. But
dude, look up the 720s. The 720s is their brand new one.
Hold on, I'll get there in a sec. Yeah, these guys. These are what I like.
But yeah, JJ's
Look
Blood
how
Alcohol
flat
content.
those are.
I'm totally down.
Okay,
with
what
the
am I
McLaren.
looking up, Tovar?
I'm a Fox Body guy myself.
I am also a Fox Buddy guy. Look up the 720S.
Is it also a McLaren? Or you're
Correct.
talking, yeah, because
Yeah.
Ferrari also makes one. Also, there's something called an Air Max.
No,
There's
my
also
dream
something called an Air
Mustang
Jordan.
is like an 85 Fox Body. Right before they went to the composite headlights.
Oh yeah, the headlights that they used for the quote unquote refresh of the Mustang when they went from the sealed beam to the other style of headlights looked a ton like the Tempo, and we had a
Yeah.
bunch of Ford Tempos in our friend circle.
Whoa, dude!
Corey can attest to
This
this.
Spider is fucking
hated it.
dope.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like McLaren, as far as like
the
new car
Spider,
design,
the Spider specifically, they have a 720 that's a Spider.
Yes.
That
yes.
is fucking tits. Look at that thing.
compared to all the, I mean, compare that to the Corvette.
No,
That
that's
is
the
nothing
best.
like
That's
the
the best sports car of 2020 I've seen.
Yeah.
Damn,
McLaren's
that's
got it
fucking rad. Look at that thing.
Well, those big headlight enclosures that they have on the McLaren, it definitely reminds me more of like the.
Look at
like
how
the
fucking
SLK
sex on
Black
wheels that is.
or
Holy
SLK.
fuck.
Producer Mikey, I have seen more than my fair share of Bugattis and all sorts of Maseratis and just crazy high-end cars. I've even seen a Ferrari driving around in the snow a few different times here in Minnesota. So
Yeah, I've seen it. I've also seen a McLaren in the snow, and a 911.
So if you got the money, I guess you can do what you want.
I feel like if you live in Minnesota and you have Ferrari or McLaren money, you do it once just to say that you've driven it in the snow, right?
Oh, I'm not saying it doesn't make it less dumb. I'm just saying that people do it.
Right, for sure.
I also the new 911s look weird to me too. Like the fronts look the same, but like the back end's just like they're like smaller now. It's weird. Like they just don't look right for some reason.
911 stopped being cool to me in like the mid 90s.
Is that when they had the like little weird spoiler at the end?
That's when they went from like being like smaller sports cars to like the bigger things that you see.
Well, it's like
here.
everything that became like Camaro or whatever it is. They're like Sierra or whatever. What's the fucking
Cayenne?
Cayenne, that's what it is. And once the Cayennes came out, everything started looking exactly like that.
Well, and the funny thing is that if you want the feeling of an old Porsche, you buy a Cayenne because they're just a little bit smaller.
And hasn't, I mean, as far as the way Porsche's done things, it's like as they've gone to the newer and newer designs, they remind me more and more of a Volkswagen Bug, whereas before there was more of a differentiation between the two.
There it is, right there, that guy with the little spoiler, man. The fucking
that's it. Right there.
That's
like
that's the car. That's literally the car.
Of the 90s, like that was the last of the 11.
That was 95.
Yep, that was it.
And it had that cool little haunch hip. It had those spoilers. I mean, that is a great fucking car.
That was Gone in 60 Seconds, baby. That was featured in the opening scene for Gone in 60 Seconds. Was that Porsche? I recognize those wheels.
Mm-hmm.
And look at the tail is what I like. Like something about the tail. It just like a lot of the times a spoiler looks like it shouldn't be there, but like because of the way they had the weird like air vents to it or whatever, it just looked weird. But it looked like it was supposed to be there. And when they got rid of it, it never looked the same again. Like that, like right there, that's a fucking Porsche. Look at that shit.
But and the thing that's interesting too about the Porsche is the fact that for a while they were actually one of the more affordable cars to buy, but the prices on those have just skyrocketed in the past 10 years, 5 to 10 years, to the point where they're getting almost unobtainable. Some people, I mean, think they're going for like what 35,000 plus, depending on condition.
Correct.
When as maybe 10 years ago, you could get them for about 20 grand.
Like 50. Well, that's the thing is they always used to be the blue collar guy's supercar is what they were.
Porsches were?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, not just that. It was an everyday car. Like the guy who had money for a Ferrari couldn't drive it every day because like we were talking about with the engine out service. Like this Porsche, you could theoretically put 100,000 miles on and have no major issues where the engine had to come out, unless you were like a terrible clutch driver.
The new Diablo looks dope. I love that like old boxy Lambo look though. I always have.
Like, have they even announced the Diablo?
They have the spec shots for it. I don't know if they're theory or whatever, but 2020, they're all rumors. So This
I
is
was gonna
this
say
is the design like prototype photo that they released or whatever though.
because you had the Diablo SV, which was the car that basically didn't have any of the driver's aids, that a bunch of people crashed or killed themselves in, kind of like the first generation
Don't you
Viper, which is my dream
if we're
car.
honest, and I know this is a terrible thing to even like talk about, but like, don't you want that in your supercar? Like, if I'm buying a supercar, I want to know that people died in it.
I do. I think so too. I think that it's like a gun. I think
Yeah.
it's like any. I think it's like any like really engineered tool that humans make. It can be extremely dangerous in the wrong hands if you don't know what you're doing.
No, the first thing you do when you fire up the new video game is turn on aiming assistance, auto run, all that stuff.
The 2020 Huracan is garbage. Look at how like weird and
Not
concave
me.
it looks.
I'm still Forzing with traction control off. What are you talking about?
Well, no, I'm saying look wise.
No, he was saying that like the first thing you do when you turn on put on like auto aim features, run features, and that's why vehicles also.
Oh yeah, not if you know what you're doing. You take all that shit off
Yeah.
if you know what you're doing.
You can't turn off the ABS without pulling a fuse these days.
Right. Well, that's why you get a different car.
Well, and even then they're tied into some other circuit, so like your radio won't run if you have the ABS on.
Well, then you get to squeal your tires in peace and quiet. You're good to go.
Like God intended.
Exactly.
The new Ford GTs look pretty cool.
Most people run their old Yukons without traction because they're driving on bald tires anyways.
That's a cool look. Like they've almost got the Ferrari. I like the Ford GT. That's all right.
Oh no, the new Ford GT is absolute sex. The way they have like
I like the
You'll-
transparent panel where you see the engine.
well, not only that, the wheel wells on
Yeah.
the back aren't actually connected to the car. Like those fins that you see from the B pillars coming down, those are actually for downforce. Those are actually the wings of the. That's what's
Whoa,
making
seriously?
downforce
So
and
that's
keeping
not
it
even.
on the-
Oh, dope. Yeah, I see it. So
You
those
see what
aren't
I'm
even
saying? Like,
connected.
there's
Yeah, yeah. So
channels.
you could snap those off almost. Not that you would
Yes.
want to, but I mean that's
No,
cool.
Well, it's carbon fiber, yeah. So like they're ridiculously strong. But yeah, it's actually it's all hollow through there, and it lets air go right through the back next to that exhaust, and it's used for downforce. You can see it better in a lighter colored car from the back.
Yeah, they also have the one with the fins.
And that's another one of those.
That
cars
looks
you
like
need
the
to get-
Batmobile, man.
Yeah.
Dude, that's really good. I like that. Oh, Daddy likey. Look at that with the orange stripe. That's a fucking sexy car.
Okay, and now you can see it. So like, see the air just going right. through that
Yeah.
body?
No, and like it's just like a little wing attached.
Yes, and that's actually creating downforce.
But look at that. Look at that orange fucking stripe.
Yeah, good. I might have to go paint the car on Forza that color.
Ooh, this one's pretty sex too. Check that out. Yeah, I really like that. I really like the GTI or GT. It's way better than what that new fucking Lambo is. And what the new fucking Corvette is. That new fucking Corvette is garbage. Crack Baby said, I want an Ariel Atom.
All this car talk, I'm gonna have to go start working in the garage.
V8, or do you want it with the Hayabusa engine or the Honda engine?
Let's find out what that car is.
Isn't the Ariel Atom just like, if I remember correctly, that one was based on another one of the vehicles, and that one is actually too small for a guy like me to fit in. I'm 6'1", and I'm not a light guy, but I believe I tried to actually sit in an Ariel Atom or similar,
Whoa.
and it couldn't fit.
Okay. So this is just like a turbocharged go-kart?
Oh, never mind. I'm thinking of a different car. That's the one that's basically just an exoskeleton and engine.
That's not street legal though, right?
Yes, it is. You can get them street
What
legal.
The fuck? The nose does kind of look like a Ferrari.
Actually, if you're also interested too, you should take a look at the Low Cost 7, LOCOST 7, and take a look at that. They make kits to build these ones, different configurations, and they can also be street legal.
Don't tell me what I build, Michael. It's a Knight Rider reference. Oh yeah, we still gotta go back to these assholes.
Camaro engines, right? Or any 3.
You know, we're just gonna post this in Show Talk.
In other news, Maxwell pleads not guilty to traffic.
Weird.
Shit.
Boom. All right.
She's sex trafficking. She was raping.
Okay. So, sets track records. He said V8. He wants the Ariel Atom in a V8.
That's the right answer.
Why would you get something like that and not get it in a V8 is the real question. Is that the biggest engine it comes with?
Because you can get something that's lighter and that will handle better rather than getting the V8. Because again, it all depends on what you want to do. Do you want to be faster in a straight line, or do you want to be faster in a corner? Sometimes the lighter engine is actually going to be faster in the corner.
To be fair, that is a very small displacement all aluminum V8. It's pretty light.
I feel like that car might just take off into the air.
If the spoilers were turned the other way, absolutely.
No, see, if you want a car to flip upside down or to go up in the air, all you got to do is put some NASCAR stickers on it.
I get it, because they flip around a lot. I see what you did there.
That's right.
Man, that's really cool. I like that. Oops. There's me. There we go. I don't think I would want one of these though. It seems cool, but I would want a regular car.
You want a windshield?
Yeah. I want a windshield, and I want an enclosed car, because aerodynamically that's going to go faster.
Look up a video, Jeremy Clarkson, Ariel Atom.
Oh my God. Yeah. Isn't that a good way to get DMCA'd though?
That's what we're here to find out. It's only 9 minutes. This entire show gets DMA'd. Who gives a fuck? All right.
Or you can just do the GIF.
Nah, man, I want to hear the story and everything. I don't give a shit. All right, hey, everybody, donate bits. We're watching something that won't go on anywhere else. Give me some bits. All right, here we go.
Middle-aged men. Okay, you're 35, maybe 40, you've got a bit of spare cash in the bank, and you want to buy yourself a big, powerful sports bike because you weren't allowed one when you were 17 because your mum and dad said no. Now, there are going to be a few problems with that. This is what you'll have in mind. The open road, tearing through the countryside, the wind in your helmet. You and the machine in perfect harmony. It is an appealing concept. The reality, however, is somewhat different. Because let's be honest, you're middle-aged. So you'll have a bit of a gut, and that'll look ridiculous in your leather romper suit. What's more, you're almost certainly going to crash. So someone who you perhaps don't like very much will end up with your eyes. Don't worry, though, because I think I have a solution. This is the Atom from a small Somerset company called Ariel. And when I say small, it only has 7 employees. What they've created, though, is stunning. I think this is one of the most beautiful cars in the world, partly because it's so elegant, and partly because it's such a wonderful piece of engineering. Using the chassis as a kind of exoskeleton is just inspired. Prices start at under £20,000, and for that you get indicators, lights, a tax disc, and that's about it. Not only don't you get a windscreen, there isn't even any bodywork. There really are very few components, and the lovely thing is that as you drive along you can see them all doing their jobs. Look, there's the steering and there's the suspension. It's brilliant. Now, at this point, you're probably thinking the Atom is a bit of a laugh, a bit of a gadget, a bit of a toy. But you'd be wrong. Very wrong. You see, the engine is lifted from a Honda Civic Type R. And then for that little extra something, it's supercharged, so it develops 300 brake horsepower. And because the Atom only weighs 500 kilograms, it means you're getting 600 brake horsepower per tonne. And that's more than you get from a Ferrari Enzo. So,
That's
stick
crazy.
that
That's more
in
than a
your sports
Ferrari.
exhaust, Mr. Kawasaki. This car goes like nothing you can possibly imagine. If you can change gear fast enough, it'll do 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds.
Oh shit! On an entirely new level! I have never ever driven anything that accelerates so fast!
It's so quick, it can
Watch what
destroy
it does to
your
his face.
entire face.
Either that or I'm John Merrick.
In the corners, it stopped bending my face and used massive G-forces to tear it off.
The amazing thing is that you never miss an apex because you can see where the wheel hits the road.
JJ's alcohol says one bug will knock him the fuck out.
To pull you out of line, you hit everyone, every single time.
If anything, this car's even more impressive in the bends than it is in a straight line.
Anyone who wants to know how a car should behave should drive one of these. This is driving nirvana. You can forget anything you've ever driven. Anything. There is no car, nothing on four wheels is as fast as this. Nothing.
But what about two wheels? Is it possible that the Atom could be faster round our track than a motorbike? Well, to find out, we've lined it up against the Honda CBR 600 RR. Off the line, the bike is a tiny bit faster, but under braking for the first corner, the Atom slid past, and then it really was a case of goodbye, Mr. Bond. Through the bend, the bike never stood a chance, and even down the long back straight up to 120 miles an hour, it couldn't keep up. By the time we crossed the line, the gap had widened to a massive 4 seconds.
That's crazy. Dusted
Over
a bike
the
by
years,
4
I've flown
seconds.
F-15 fighters and done power slides in airboats and strafed the desert from helicopter gunships, but for sheer excitement, this thing is off the scale. Even so, there will still be those who say that no car, no matter how fast it is, can ever be as exciting as a big bike.
Oh, please! I mean, I don't have to wear a helmet in here, which means my epiglottis is full of bees. And there's so much wildlife in my hair, you could film an episode of Badger Watch in there. And what's more, this is the engine air intake. It's sucking air in here. And I can feel it as a pressure difference in my ear. It feels like my brains are being sucked out.
Not as exciting as a bike. Yeah, right.
I was so ready to disagree. I've ridden bikes all my life and I was going to say rubbish, but I think you're probably right.
No, it is. It's better than a bike in so many ways. I mean, it's sitting here, it's not falling over.
No,
it's
true.
faster than a bike, as we've just seen, and it's more practical than a bike because it has a boot.
Well, hang on now. You are getting a bit giddy there. I think you've overreached yourself. You were going well, but it hasn't got a boot.
It has. Check it out. that is a boot big enough for fish.
Really isn't a boot. But, seriously, you did get a bit carried away there. You said, oh, fastest thing on 4 wheels. It's not. I mean, there are track day cars that are quicker than that.
Yeah, but I don't see this as a track day car. I don't, because I had this on the road. You can use it on the road because the test that we have for our powerboard, because only road cars can go on this, is whether they can get over a speed bump, whether you could use them. And this can.
I know, it's
In that trim,
So
I think
it
in
can
America
go on
they're
our
sold with
powerboards,
cobalt
which
engines.
means we got to give it to the Stig.
Oh, shit.
And away he goes like a rocket. God, that is so quick. Now he comes up to the first bend. No roller, totally flat through there. Yeah, the supercharger whining there as he powers out. Oh, no music for him to listen to, because, of course, the Atom hasn't got a stereo. Down to Chicago. Look at that. No understeer, no oversteer. No car has ever been that neutral through there. Now, though, the real test, the Hammerhead. He's running very wide, actually. But God, this is very, very impressive. Through the follow-through, will he lift? No, doesn't sound like it. That's how much confidence this chassis gives you. Right, down to the penultimate bend, okay? Ooh, locking the left front wheel under braking. Coming up to Gambon. Power on there, a little bit of a wiggle, and he's across the line. Where do you think he came on this
fast.
board?
I don't know. I mean, I would think certainly 126, 25E.
What do you think?
I'm going to say up here because
with the Zonders,
maybe,
what do you think?
Maybe. I mean, it looked good. Oh, come on. Come on, tell us. This is agony. It's going up.
Ooh. No! It goes there. It's quicker than a Carrera GT. And that costs... How much? That costs $29,000 with the super.
So you're telling you don't want a supercar that costs 25 grand and can trounce all of those other supercars?
No, I'm in. I'm back in. Like, at that price, how could you not? I mean, that's less than my CC cost me.
Now look up the Atom V8 video.
Which one? Atom V8? Isn't that an Atom V8 or no? That wasn't.
No, that's just a 4-cylinder. Look up the Ariel Atom V8.
We were just looking at that.
We're just going to do a balance test. We're going to test.
None of that.
Race to the top of a hill against the clock. This particular hill climb is Gurston Down in Wiltshire.
Today, we're both going to be competing. Tiff will be competing to win. I'll be competing to survive. Because the car we're driving is, how shall I put this, life-threateningly fast.
An Ariel Atom V8, the fastest accelerating road car on the planet. With a 500 horsepower engine strapped to little more than a pair of ladders, it can get to 60 in under 2.5 seconds.
It's like bringing Usain Bolt to a charity fun run. Oh man. Before the competition began, I sat alongside Tiff for a trial run to learn how to tame this animal. Stone the cruiser's quick! To be a passenger with Tiff is actually more scary than being a driver. I felt like I was in a roller coaster.
Look at his neck brace.
There's nowhere to put your feet because there's no footboard. So I was just holding onto my chest as if I was on some sort of Alton Towers ride, just going, oh, 500 horsepower in a car that weighs half a ton! That was good! That was good, I've absolutely soared myself! It's a V8 Javelin! Oh, I really hurt my family jewellery as well with these seats. My turn to practice, and I was nervous. One mistake, and we'd be in the hedge. That was launch control! I have never experienced acceleration like this in my entire life!
A bit worrying. He's quite reasonable and he was actually quite quick, and I don't want to give him too many hints, he might catch me up.
He's on it now! Oh, but no, we're going to go off. No, good.
There's potential there. I'm very impressed with the young man.
A bit early in. Whoa,
Let's go, Johnny! Go on, son, get on with it!
Slight drift with Mr. Drift on board.
Oh, that's good stuff, Johnny!
Having tamed the beast, we sized up the competitors. There were over 100 of them.
All right, whatever. That's fucking crazy, though.
And that's only like 10 grand more. So for 35 grand, you would have a car that would be absolutely untouchable by anything money could buy.
It's not that cheap. It is not that cheap.
Oh, I suppose the V8 one is close to
75 grand is the starting part for the non V8 version.
Oh, so they've gone up a little bit in price, have they?
Yeah, and then the RS model, which I believe is maybe that one's the V8, starting at 95 grand.
About 100. Well, I knew that cheapness wouldn't last for forever. Go find a used one.
When did they start making them?
Well, even the used ones have gone up in value. They've appreciated.
2012 to 2014. Yeah, that's the thing.
Looks like they're about 79,000 a piece.
Yeah, the whole video saw all those videos, and like the whole world wants one now. So.
Well, and especially if they're like this micro, like manufacturer, they're probably not kicking out that many.
But still, that's Corvette money. So 95 grand for the big one. That's Corvette money, and like nothing could touch you still.
Oh, look at this one. That's awesome. Yeah, I would totally do that. Pretty good. Let's see here. JJ's blood alcohol content says, has the Stig ever been identified? I believe that the Stig is different every season and they tell you after it's over, right?
So there's been a few different Stigs, and usually, after their run is done.
When their run is done, they tell you. So like all the ones that are prior, you know who they are. The ones that are current, you do not.
Yeah.
And even I feel like some of the prior ones used to not say anything, but they do now. Because I feel like the first original Stig, it was a long time before people knew who he was.
So the other route you can go is you can go the low cost route, which is basically a Lotus 7 replica.
These guys are all joking about how a bug will knock you the fuck out. Oh my God, how did he die? We haven't got the autopsy report back yet, but it was a hummingbird embedded in his head.
Yeah, if you look at the low cost route, that's actually the Lotus 7 based frame as a starting point, and there's a lot of people who built cars off of those. There's kit cars, and you can spec them however you want. A lot of people will utilize the Miata drivetrain as a starting point.
But you still have a body in that one, so you still have the weight.
It's
because like the other one is just the chassis, right? Like that's the whole point of it.
That's still a super light car. Like that.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying, like the whole point of the Atom is like it's just the chassis is the car, right?
Yeah. The difference between that is you're paying for all the engineering, you're paying for the sexy aspects to it. If you're good with a welder and know what you're doing, you can actually build one of these things.
Sure. That's super crazy.
If I was gonna do a garage car build, it would be a Factory 5 Daytona.
Why don't you just build me a GT40, buddy?
Because I'll be fucking styling it in my Daytona.
Ooh.
That would be the car that I would build.
That's a pretty car. Look at that. That's pretty. I like that.
So those can be based on a Mustang underneath, and then that's what they are on top.
It's kind of like those Fiat Ferraris or whatever.
That was Carroll Shelby's magnum opus.
Really?
So in the movie Ford v Ferrari, you see this car posted up in the background a handful of times, and they never directly mention it, but it's always there in the background. And this was the car that really kind of they had to retire it so that the GT40.
Crack Babies 89 says, "I'll rock you all in my Fairmont."
Sure.
If you got a 351 in there, maybe.
You can buy those kits, I think, starting at 35 or 40, and then you just need a donor Mustang to finish them. Or if you're smart like me, you would go out and find someone that bought one, got it half done, their wife made them sell it, and now they got to get rid of it for 15.
That Fairmont is ugly as hell.
So I will tell you, I will have to say and admit to it, Corey. The first car I ever rode in was a Ford Fairmont, a 1979 Ford Fairmont.
Those things are ugly as fuck. Oh, I guess that one's okay. Or that's a Ford Falcon.
79 or 80, something like that.
Fuck a Fairmont. How dare you even mention a Fairmont? We're talking all these awesome cars.
Because the Ford Fairmont shares the same platform as the Mustang, which means you can put all the Mustang
Look at that
performance
Daytona,
parts on a
Tovar.
damn Ford Fairmont.
It's got my number, but I would definitely do without that wing.
You don't like the spoiler?
Not even a little bit. No. No, I mean you could put like a little whale tail on there and it would be more authentic, I guess.
That's weird. All right. Well, hey,
That's like a DT class.
It could
like,
just be a flat butt.
Yeah, that's a spec'd out, like that's a modern day, like full track car right there.
that's pretty cool. All right. Well, hey, we got to get running. Thank you guys for doing Car Talk.
Thanks for having us. Just shooting the shit today.
Hey, man, I like the car stuff. People like it too. So, like, whatever. We did lose some viewers, but you know what? Fuck them. I don't care.
Makes me feel like I'm working at an O'Reilly's.
Yeah. Do you have any pan bolts?
Blinker fluid, baby.
Yeah. Do you have any blinker fluid? I need some. I need somebody to come out and fix the gear in my muffler.
You guys know what kind of coolant a C8 Bug takes?
None.
Deck's cool. Just kidding.
Car Talk Thursday. No, Thursday's wrestling, and also it's not Thursday. Get fucked.
No, see the best part about working in an auto parts store is carrying that one brand of that German power steering fluid that was only used for like some subset of the
Audis,
models of
and it was always the
Volkswagens
suckers
or the
that were
Audis,
coming.
yeah.
Yep.
The CHF brand or whatever it was.
Well, I know even just with Volkswagen, a lot of the stuff is so specific that I used to have to go to different checkers, like they would have them in stock, but not at the certain warehouse. Like you had to go to the big ones. I used to go to Napa till that place kept giving me garbage parts, and then I'm like, I'm out. Fuck you guys. All right, well, hey guys, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Tovar, are you doing any of your Tovar talk shit?
Nah, man, I'm just laying low and fucking, I don't know, enjoying whatever's left of the summer.
All right, sounds good. So look for him never, I guess.
Hey, I'll be around when I feel like it. Enjoy.
All right.
Hey, can I do a quick plug for myself?
Yeah, go ahead.
If you want to catch retro gaming as well, I'm on Twitch as obviously as No Diggity 1. So if you want to drop me a follow, I do mostly Sega stuff.
Pop the www.twitch.tv in the chat so they can just clink. These people are lazy. Also, the first stream with the capture card seems to be going good. The CPU has not jumped over 18%, whereas before when I would do this show, it would be constantly at 50 or 60. It's got the juice, baby. Very lazy. Very, very lazy.
Sweet. All right, well, I'm back to my main work, so take care.
All right, well, that's No Diggity. You can go look at his retro gaming channel. Yeah, are you gonna be on tonight?
Planning on it. I got to do a follow up for that world record run I did on Outlander on the Genesis.
Yeah, that's super crazy. He also has records, so if you enjoy that, go over there. Yeah, you guys have been awesome. We're gonna go over into the end phase. Boom. We didn't really get to any politics. We stuck to cars today, so maybe tomorrow we'll do some politics. Thank you guys for watching. You guys are rad. I feel like there was one other thing that I forget, but whatever. Yeah, I guess we'll just end it. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for watching. We'll be here tomorrow. Yeah, I'll be on Discord. I'm there. I love Discord. I'll be in there. Anyone need a job? I might need a job. Why? You guys hiring? You just do the delivery stuff in their cars, right? I could do that. We'll be back tomorrow, 10 a.m., 1 p.m., Monday through Friday, like we do. You guys have been awesome. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. I might be on tonight too, playing Pirates and testing out this new card. But you guys have been awesome. Have a great night.
To our town, the microphone above his hip. Supper fools, and he never took no lip. And after cereal libertarian, then he came and he talked some shit. He said,